It is indeed egg time. Welcome in, everybody. Congrats on the first, as is the usual norm. Hold on, let me... What was it?
Hello there.
Well, I just want to check. Oh, there it is. 2 seconds again. The classic 2 seconds. Never go... You can never go wrong with the classic 2 seconds. Oh, my. Hello, everybody. Hello, Odd Bloke. It is indeed the egg time. Hello, Killshot. Today's your birthday? Oh, shit. Congratulations on being born. Happy birthday. Everybody wish Killshot happy birthday in the chat. It's a lovely individual that graces me with his time and presence every single day, and it is absolutely one of the cornerstones and pillars of the Bowenthius Scion community. Beautiful, beautiful individual with an even lovelier wife. Happy birthday. I hope you'll have a lovely day today. Hopefully you'll have a lovely celebration in all times around. Beautiful time to celebrate, isn't it? Oh, so nice to see people being celebrated. Yes, very good, very good. Hello, Exelion. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Hands shaking. Oh, it is the beautiful month. Why are these going so goo-goo crazy today for some reason? Yes, it is mostly my fault because I do love to talk with my hands a lot. But hello, everybody. Hello. Hydration. When did the hydration happen? The hydration happened over on the YouTube side of things, which is why, because I have 2 chats and I didn't... Hydrate in your name, Oscal. Shall be done. It has been done. The hands keep going like this because they keep missing tracking because I'm on the edge of the camera's periphery, so it keeps going into my default pose and then going into the hand pose, which will be spinning, beautiful spinning, which will be another wonderful thing that I'll have to work on for the 2.0. Speaking of, it is the beautiful month of October, the 1st of October. 30 days after today, I shall debut my 2.0 with hopefully all of the bells and whistles, but unfortunately, due to that fact, I'm still mulling it over whether or not I will stream next week. But the point is that next week is a maybe, but next week and the weeks preceding until the 31st, I can absolutely 100% guarantee you that I will be unable to stream due to the fact that I will have to fire every single cylinder on the 2.0 to get it done in time. I just spent the last 3 days working on the sword alone, trying to figure out which design. See, today, well, not today, but through my experience with working on the sword, I finally figured out what concept artists are for. So that instead of having to remesh the topology and rework the actual model every single time you want to change a little bit of a design, you can instead put that design on a piece of paper with an eraser that is much simpler and much easier to work on in terms of the shapes. What an excellent stream to start October with. I hope so. I have it on my second monitor right now. It is kind of shitting the bed right now. And I don't know whether or not that's the graphics or if that's a bug, because I've been trying to dabble in game makery myself as of recent, and I've got Godot installed, which is a lovely engine for making games. Things like Buckshot Roulette and others have been made on Godot. So I really want to try my hand at it, but it seems like it doesn't really agree with an AMD-style PC. So I am desperately trying to troubleshoot and figure it out. But anyway, I am slowly reducing my project count to a mere 1 so that I can have the 1.0 in time for the 31st of October, because that is my day, my wonderful day, where my face is thematically relevant to the festivities. And I just generally love Halloween because it's a fun time for you to express your creativity, and I've begun to love Halloween even more so since I became a streamer, due to the fact that I debuted this beautiful mug on the 31st of October last year. It's already a year later. Already a year later. It's amazing how quickly time flies. Did you say 1.0? Did you mean... This is a 1.0 which was turned into a 1.5, and I'm working on the 2.0. I have short-term memory loss ever since I became a streamer, which I think is a chronic disease that you get by becoming a streamer, and my point is that I don't remember what I said. So if I said 1.0, I don't know, like I said, I released the 1.0 for this on October 31st last year, and this year, I'm releasing the 2.0, which was completely remade from scratch. The only thing that remains the same is my face. I am not remodeling the face, so technically speaking, I am still using Blockbench due to the fact that I made this face in Blockbench. But the rest of the body, it's all made in Blender. Cause why change something that's perfect? I don't feel like re-apologizing this. I see no issue with the current face, to be honest with you. The only thing that's gonna happen to it is retexture. I was gonna say most likely, but I can guarantee you because I already messed up the textures on it, so I'll have to redo them. Anyway, point is, crunch mode, crunch den. Not really crunch, but just waking up, working on the thing, going to bed, etc. That's what I did for last year. But I basically finished my 1.0 model last year about halfway through October, and then I spent the remainder of time stressing over making an epic trailer for it that is available to this day on YouTube. Is the URL accurate? youtube.com/@Bowenthius? I think it is. Anyway, that trailer got a whole 122 views and counting. But it is my pride and joy because it's the first time I've ever made well, not an official, but Lincoln-style AMV, essentially. Lincoln style? Lincoln Park style AMV. I'm missing words. I'm very excited, can't you tell? It's even though it's been about a week, it still fills me with joy and excitement every single time I press the start streaming button because I get to share that time with all of you beautiful viewers. And it's just that's the reason why, even though I'm unaffiliated, even though it virtually, I picked up streaming as a form to sustain myself in a career due to all the various failed and unaccepted cold emails, cold DMs, and job applications and so on, but ultimately now it's just a hobby for me, rather than a occupation, so the point is it's not a reliable source of income. Which also reminds me that I really need to change that Ko-Fi goal because I don't feel like having a soundtrack anymore. I do feel like having a soundtrack, I just don't feel like it's appropriate to pay that amount of money for a soundtrack. And I pay artists what they're due, but if you can't afford it, then don't. Yeah. Anyway. See, the thing is that I can't afford it, so I'm relying on funds from the people, but even with that caveat, I don't think that it's worthwhile to hand over the people's funds for that sort of thing. It feels like there's probably something more useful, which I will figure out in the fullness of time. Anyway, expect low streams this week. This month. Because 2.0. I'm working on it. Figured out the color scheme. Took me a while, but I figured out the color scheme. Now I just need to rig the damn thing. And then texture it. The way I did it first was I modeled, then texture, then rig, but now I'm doing model, then rig, then texture, just so that I can fix up any modeling problems before I get onto the texturing and the UV unwrapping. The most horrifying thing you can say to a 3D modeler is UV unwrap. Remember that? If you ever find yourself attacked by rabid 3D modelers, just yell UV unwrap at them and they will run away screaming. That is a defense mechanism for all of you, in case you ever feel the need. Yeah, that's really all I can say, because I am a visual person and I can't show you the visuals, unless you are a Scion Sentinel at Ko-Fi/me, because that's where you will see all the relevant 2.0 teaser screenshot things. If you're interested in that sort of thing, but if you can't wait, well, that's your option, but otherwise I cannot share the details of my lovely creation yet, because it's still a work in progress. A and B. That thing I mentioned before. I don't know. Life. It moves on. Hopefully everybody's had a terrific year. I know it's definitely been lovely for me. Anyway, video game. Again, like I mentioned, I have no idea what's going on with it. Let's find out together. Scene transition. So I can't tell if this is a visual bug or if it's... Don't throw math. Who knows what it'll do to you. I will be very upset. Back when I was a wee little boy, people used to ask me math questions because they believed philosophically and genuinely that one needs to be awakened in the middle of the night, and if you recite math questions to them, they should be able to answer them immediately, because that is the cognitive level you need to be at in order to be a valued and functioning human being. And I was terrible at that, and I developed a form of aversion to math due to that fact, because I was terrified of upsetting those that would deem it unacceptable to not be able to answer the question, what is 7 times 9? What is 7 times 9? It's 63. Math. It scares me. Anyway, so this is one of those types of games that immediately throws you into the curve, and I can't tell if this is supposed to be funny visuals or if it's actually a bug. I'm pressing the forward button, and I'm going to assume that this is most likely a visual error, because I don't think any game worth its salt would have this happen to you. But I'm gonna keep going forward, just in... Oh. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna try restarting, and then I'll see what happens. Oh, this game was made on the Godot engine. Do I just have trouble with the Godot engine? Is this what's happening to me right now? Does the Godot engine just not like... Yeah, okay, the Godot engine just does not like me, it would appear. Oh. Huh. A very shining advertisement for AMD graphics cards, ladies and germs. I really do not understand what and why, so I guess we're gonna spend this stream troubleshooting a little bit. Load. Okay. What's a mathematician's favorite fruit? A pie! Oh, I get it. I baked you a pie. What kind of flavor? Pie flavor! Do you guys remember that little ditty from Asdov movie? I don't remember which one, because there's 20 of them at this point in time. I didn't even remember to check if the audio is functioning properly. It is. Yep, okay, so... we have encountered a clerical error here, ladies and gentlemen. I'll have to figure out... I feel like this is not great for the eye, so I'm just gonna have it be a... I'm just gonna stare at... presumably the floor. Right, let's time to troubleshoot in Google. Visual glitch and poor performance. Arctic Egg, General... I'm running an AMD GPU and having the same graphical issues. Bug on startup. I tried OpenGL fix while the game is playable. Shadows still bug out. Game consistently wondering. And OpenGL fix. What the hell is the OpenGL fix? Is there a solution for OpenGL games on AMD? AMD completely rewrote the OpenGL drivers and have been doing quite a few updates throughout the game. I'm not sure if you're having issues with Minecraft. You can use the old drivers. Update your drivers. Well, witnesses the streamer updates their drivers live on stream. I think it's been a while since I checked for driver updates and or updated thing. It says current version up to date. Manage updates. Privacy view. Keep drivers up to date. Last checked yesterday. Hello, Deltor. It is egg time. Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. Now playing. Adjust game graphics. It's got great graphics. We are currently experiencing game spasmatismal osmums. See, this is what happens when this is a Godot engine game, Deltor. This is relevant to you, actually. So this is what happens when I run Godot engine anythings on my computer. And this is a problem, because not only can I not play Arctic Eggs, a game I just bought that uses the Godot engine because of these graphical errors, I also can't work with the Godot engine, which, as a fledgling enthusiast in that sphere, that's bad for me. So let's figure these out. Radeon Super Resolution, AMD Fluid Motion Frames. I don't care for that. Global Gaming Experience, AMD FreeSync, AMD Optimized. Radeon Image Sharpening, wait for vertical sync, okay. Tune Game Performance. I am at a loss. Game of the year. Oh, brother. Unplayable frame rate stutter. My first cook. I would like to play the game, but the stutter is so bad I cannot play. Music plays perfect though. Bug report. Bug fix. Fix the visual bug. I got surprised. Insane visual glitch when getting into the first playable area. The game not only outlines right-click properties launch option. Ah, there we go. We have discovered a thing. If I go into the launch options and do rendering driver OpenGL3, let's see if that works. Is that going to do something? It's doing something. That something is a black screen. Have you noticed? Have I noticed what? Oh, I think that actually fixed the bug. Egg. Tweemoji. Yeah, there we go, we fixed it. Game has been fixed, we can actually play the damn thing. I am confused. It says Tweemoji. I don't know what that means. It's an egg. Oh, you've been egging me on. Oh, you absolute egg-tastic madman. Delete, save. Save deleted. Now we can see this game for what it's meant to be on. Don't egg me on. Ah, there we go. Antarctica. There we go, we fixed it. I need to figure out how to implement this on Godot now. OpenGL. That'll happen. Victory. Yes, victory. Thank you. It didn't necessarily scare me, but this is one of those games that unless I'm tabbed out of it, it's one of those full screens that eats your cursors, so. That was loud? Like, loud enough that I have to fix it, or... I mean, it is supposed to be loud, but... How loud? It shouldn't be too loud. I haven't touched anything, so it's as loud as the day I programmed it. Right. 21 FPS! 22 FPS! My goodness. Oh, look at the dithering! Oh, God. Okay, so we fixed problem 1. Good, guys. So we fixed problem 1, which is the game is completely unrenderable. And now we have problem 2. I'm playing this at 20 FPS for reasons I do not fully comprehend. Ah. Zoom in. Oh yeah, I forgot this game does not have graphical settings. Ooh, mama. Oh! Oh, look at that. The stretched out pixels. I no longer feel bad that some of my texture work features these. See, this is a fully licensed, well, I don't know if it's fully licensed, but it's a game that's available to buy on Steam. And if it has that, then I should feel less bad about my own work. Chickens. At least we can see things now. That's fun. But Bowen, there are only 20 frames! There sure are, hopefully... Hopefully this won't have serious ramifications for the rest of the game. I feel like I'm sliding. Oh, hey, look, it's... someone. Someone very magical holding a magical gun. I can't tell if that's a mask. That is a mask, but it looks scary. Also, he's... Is his gun block? Okay. Very fat. Can I go behind him? Yes, I can. Cool. I am instilled with confidence. But then again, my problem isn't so much that I can't do this. My problem is that I have a perfectionist bug where I keep looking at something and then I immediately need to change it to keep fiddling with things, and as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I just spent the last 3 days working on a single sword, remaking it multiple times from scratch because I have a perfectionist bug and I will never be happy, but I finally reached a stage where I'm at the good enough stage of my gun. That is a sword. My gun sword. I meant to say sword. I don't know why I said gun there. Probably because I'm looking at a gun. Point is, I finally decided to go for a design that I deemed good enough and gave it the Bowenthius seal of approval, because I'm not going to be spending my whole life working on the same one thing over and over and over again, repeating the same process. Even though I find it very fun. For some reason, it's very therapeutic for me to fix little dots and vertices and edge loops and things like that, right? Hello. Can you fry eggs on top of Mount Everest? Can you? ... I don't think so. I am pretty sure as the bottom cooks. What? Hey, my FPS has increased because the camera is no longer under my control. This is my feet. This is what I see when I sleep. The top would just freeze. Something to remember next time. ... After you attempt to escape, the boss stripped you of all of your main functions. All you can do now is walk and cook. So make me an egg. Cooked on both sides, as always. The pan! Generate heat by moving your... Oh, God! Okay. I don't know what I expected. Use the scroll wheel to adjust sensitivity. Once each side is cooked, lift to the left or the right of the pan, flick your wrist to flip the food. That was a mighty flick, I must admit. Ooh, good stuff. Okay. Oh, I did it! Haha, I have done it! I can't tell when it's going to be made, though. Oh, there we go. I guess it does things. Flick and swish! I flicked very hard. Egg flicks! It's like the Netflix, but with egg. Oof, okay. I've recently found myself working on exactly one brain cell, and usually most VTubers advertise that about themselves as a fun, quirky personality trait, but I find it genuinely alarming that my cognition has declined so rapidly within the past 6 months, and as such, I will be trying to make more cognizant commentary moving forwards. Good! I think this line of work suits you much better. It sure probably does. I mean, based on the information we've already ascertained about who I am, where I am, and my positioning in this hierarchy and the backstory, I think it is implied that I have suffered a small, minor case of severe brain damage. So... it's one thing to strip somebody of all their functions, but then to continue that sentence with, the only thing you can do is walk and cook. Yes, my brain cell is egg. We are all egg in this world, just waiting to hatch into the beautiful thing that we were always meant to be. If you want to leave this place properly, you need permission from the Saint of Six Stomachs. Oh. Also, another thing is due to the fact that I've been working so vehemently on projects and my 2.0, I feel like I've developed carpal tunnel But the thing is that I've never had carpal tunnel before, so my wrist just kinda hurts, and I don't understand what the problem is. Maybe buying a CSGO gamer mouse to do 3D modeling with was not the best idea. The breast idea in hindsight. Like chicken breast, get it? Because we're playing Arctic eggs! So go out into the city, service all those who seem hungry, and you may just gain an audience with him, the Saint of Six Stomachs. I do love the alliteration of that one. Why is he pulsating, though? Why is he blobbing about? You don't have a lot left. Don't cut corners this time. I guess they thought that it would be very boring and still if they didn't have some sort of... Well, I mean, see, the thing is that in addition to the blobbing and bobbing, that he does have... idle animations, so... I guess it's a stylistic choice, but then again, this is a stylistic choice labeled on top of a layered. Layered on top of a stylistic choice on top of a stylistic choice on top of a stylistic choice, so... But then again, I didn't make this, so who am I to... Ah! The magical white door. I love the little egg loading screen that you guys can't see because I'm blocking it with my bodacious body. Oh, 10 people hungry! Oh god. What happened to you, my good sir? Ran out of cups this morning. I am concerned about... Wait a minute, are those... They are! I think those are supposed to be vertices that haven't been properly connected to us. You can see the seams. You can see the seams of his model. Ran out of cups this morning. Drone stopped stocking the... This is really instilling me with a lot of confidence. Had to drink out of a bowl again. Is he gonna vomit and die? What is he doing? Yeah, we're going back. Cool! You're a strange creature. Yeah. The tiny... Oh, wow. See, this is exactly why. This is exactly why. When you say UV unwrap to a 3D modeler, they will run screaming. You see this? You see how different parts of his face have different densities of pixels? That's because the UV unwrapping is not properly equalized. Oh my god, it seems... like you can see inside of the guy. He is falling apart at the seams, my goodness. I really had very high standards for myself, didn't I? I really should lower them. Huh. I love how you can do all of this and then just label... I mean, I'm doing the exact same thing, just in a different manner. I'm not incapable of making a Darksiders stylized model. I'm just doing pixel art because it's a quirky art style with little sparkles. Fits the aesthetic, though. Yeah, I mean, they set out to do something and they've done it. I am petrified of this environment, after all. Ooh, is that your diet? Oh my goodness gracious. Hey, see, now this is a really nice model. It's more pixel balanced if you exclude the fact that this is... What's your deal? You are the new poultry prepper, right? And if it starts making you money, then it goes with the anesthetic. Yes. With the anesthetic. She's using anesthetic right now to numb the pain of the fact that she's constantly pulsating. Last one didn't last long. I would like an egg. Cooked on both sides. Make something first, you can make it better later. But see, the thing is that this is a fully released product, so it's good now. Unless they patch it in the future, which... This game came out in 2024. Pulsate these! Hello, Valkyrie! Welcome in. I hope life has been treating you well. Ooh.
As always.
Huh? Can you also cook my cigarettes? See, I knew she was gonna mention that she diets on cigarettes.
I like the flavor it adds.
See, this is why we're doing this voice for her.
It's already lit though. Finish cooking before it fizzles out.
See, this is actually really fun because it changes camera dynamics every time she has a new thing to say. But why the hell isn't there a black border around the words on a white background that are white? Life is life. It do be like that, indeed. There have been a lot of stylistic choices in this game, I'm noticing. Ah, my egg cookery. Ugh. Oh, and the cigarette. Of course, I will cook your cigar, right? Gaze upon the mighty pan. It is something... Ah! I feel like that was an FPS... Oh, I just realized I'm playing at 120 FPS now, magically. People say, what, these nuts? Absolutely. Do you remember... I still remember the iconic these nuts joke that you did that one time, oh Scarlet. It was beautiful. Haha! The flipping! I am the flipping master. My magic pan. Whoa.
Wow. The way you just handled the pan. Keeping it old school. With a hint of respite. With a hint of respite. I don't think I will forget this. It feels important.
I'm still hungry. You scare me. Maybe the reason why his model is so shit is because most people turn in that direction, I suppose? Wait a minute, can I go up here? Yes, I can! That is so sweet. I feel like I'm free in this world of 120 frames per second. Look at this man. Child man. Strange seams abounds. Z fighting upon his crotulum. Oh my. I don't remember licensing the Fathomless Chasm for them to build so many things. What the hell is it? Oh, I can go down. Oh no, I can't. There's an invisible wall here. Delightful. Right, let us talk to these creatures. I wish they would invest a I wish they would invent a toilet that doesn't whisper sweet nothings in your ear. Whoa.
What?
I heard the playful whispers in the bathroom are the work of dolphins. Oh god, look at what's going on with his body jacket. Also, he has the exact same idle animations as the cigarette woman. Oh, goodness gracious me. Oh, goodness gracious me. Chickens playing hide and seek. I'm not enjoying this discussion. Cool, yeah. Interesting. It's very... I'm experiencing a very strange sensation in my body right now, because as a hoity-toity professional, this is screaming at me. Like, all of my internal red flags are screaming, but simultaneously, these people did this intentionally because this is all just a part of their aesthetic. And I don't... I like grunge, don't get me wrong, I mean, look at me. Like, my whole identity aesthetic is built around grunge, but this feels like it's too much grunge where it's going into the territories I'm not great at my job. But simultaneously, it's so... These people are very human. This reminds me of Deus Ex. I can count the pixels upon thy flesh. But again, like I said, I feel very good about myself looking at this game because if they can release this and it be... is this overwhelmingly positive on Steam? I need to check this. Yeah, this is overwhelmingly positive on Steam. So, people don't give a shit. The model is technically incorrect, but it is still technically a part of the aesthetic, but they don't care. Like, they don't care that this is, like, you can see through. Yeah, you can see through. Because, like, they didn't paint this part of the thing. Like, these things normally drove me insane when I was working on Raising the Bar Redux, because I had this exact same problem when I was making the levels. Like, the the texture was not applying on this side, and you could see through the thing. But these people, they don't care, and they've made an overwhelmingly... Like this is a testament to how much perfectionism doesn't matter. This is my therapy. I need to see this. I need to look at the garbage, and I need to realize that people don't care as long as it's a good game. And this is a good game. They made a game about a physics pan. I am making a time-lapse of meat rotting in my apartment. I mean, look at this. The literal seams in his face are missing, and you can see through his model. Really hoping it pays off. And you can just wash all of that away and say, yo, aesthetic, bruv. And people are fine with it. Is that... No, I thought that was like an evolution poster or something. Hello.
Never met anyone who has been to the Mariana Trench. Starting to have my doubts. A guy like me? 2 eggs.
Oh god. I have to flip 2 eggs. Ugh. How do I... Oh god. Nope, that was a fail. Let's try that again. This is the most concentrated I've ever been. Oh, that's one flip. Nope, but... Okay, so far so good. Nope. I will figure this out. So close, yet so far. Well, that's fun. I have managed to make a perfectly balanced egg. Oh, there we go. It flipped over. Nope. It went into hell. I can do this. I believe in myself. Believe in the you that believes in you. That you does exist. Oh, there we go. Flip unsuccessful. There we go. That one's done. Nope. I failed. I was worried that I wouldn't have enough content to fill an entire 4-hour stream. I will be here flipping eggs all day. The egg has a perfect... The egg was perfectly balanced like all things should be. Absolutely. Good. I can do this. Oh. Come on, you. Ah, yes! Success is had on this day. Yes.
You make 2 eggs so well.
He's doing a little jig. One of my favorite games. I'm happy to see you playing it. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You don't care about the fact that the models are so half-baked themselves about a game. Well, I mean, frying pan isn't baking, but
best 2 eggs I've had.
See, you don't care about the fact that this is... Like, the pixel density on his face is vastly different than the pixel density on his jacket. You don't care about that guy over there that literally has holes in his models and you can see in the back of his neck. You don't care about the weird mirroring thing that's going on here. You don't care about any of that. This is still your favorite game. So that means that I shouldn't really care and stress over every little tiny detail that I have myself in my projects. I'm going to be harping on this for at least another 30 minutes. I hope you're ready and happy for that. Sorry, can't let you in through. The people behind this door are incredibly hungry, but in super weird ways. After you feed everyone here, I think you will be ready. Cool. And I keep going upstairs instead of downstairs, and I should be going downstairs. But I keep going up the stairs because I'm a wacky doodle dandy. I'm enjoying the fact that my FPS is stabilized. I've gone from 20 to 144, which is the maximum hertz output of my monitors. How the... Oh. I'm glad the fix for the graphical issues that I was experiencing in this game was as simple as just inputting a string inside the launch options. I really need to do that with, because I have Godot installed on stream. On stream? On Steam. Ah, hello. Do you feed people?
Good to see you again, my friend. Will you take some meat off my hands? I am way behind on this.
Oh, the very panicked zooms. I hear stomachs whispering from across the room. Slows me down. Stage fright, I guess. Oh. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. I mean, sure. This is fun. I don't think I've ever cooked a salami like this. I feel like they get cooked individually. Huh. Oh, look at that. That was sick flipping right there. Do I have to flip the... Yes, I do. No! Darkness! Darkness engulfs my soul. Oh. There we go. I'm balancing an egg on top of an egg. That's how good I am at my job. Ooh. There we go. That's one flippy. There's another flippy. Hit. I am so good at this. That was a bad idea. Hooah, hooah, yeah. Delightful. I have to say, it is really satisfying to watch them switch from their uncooked forms to their cooked forms because of the visual effects that happen. There we go. Somehow managed to flip that. Come on, get off. Yay. There we go. There we go. There we go. I did something.
That was impressive.
Truly. The way you sing. The way you sling, the way you fling. Textbook. Bottom text. 7 still hunger. Oh, look at all these magical people. What the I mean, to be fair, a point of, well, not a point of contention, but like a very big value proposition that I'm seeing with doing things this way is that you can pump out so many models so quickly. Like, it took me a month to just make a single model that I need for my project. And this guy's probably churning these out like this is probably taking him a week tops. It was supposed to be Arctic eggs, not Arctic eggs with sausage. Oh god, oh Skull, you have no idea what's in store for us. One of the screenshots that I saw on the Steam page of this game also showed bacon! Bacon, can you believe it? This is gonna be Arctic eggs and bacon soon. What the...
That chicken breast you smuggled me had salmonella in it. I am sorry about that. Did you cook it at all? Gave it a quick Italian pansy, yeah. Nothing fancy for a guy like me. You can get salmonella from iguanas. Were you around any recently? No, I don't think so. I really don't know how this happened. Check your meat before offering it to starved strangers.
Sausages are just uncracked meat eggs. Yes, they have the sausage sheath. They are uncracked meat.
I was hurt. I've known you for 7 years.
So, Bowen, how do you like your eggs? Well done. I do not remember all of the terms for eggs, but I like it when the things are solid. That's how I like my eggs. I don't like it when the yolk is runny. I don't like runny yolk. I think that's correct in the way I'm saying it, but I don't eat eggs very often. I used to... See, I'm a man of extremes. When I started out my exercise journey, I used to drink raw eggs because they were a vast source of protein. And that was fine, but I got concerned. Well, not necessarily concerned, it's just that eggs are expensive. And I could just buy a protein supplement and just have that instead. What about rice and various other things? I like my rice cooked. I wouldn't recommend eating raw rice. I've known you for 7 years. Ah, see, there's the bacon. Oh, Skull, it's the bacon jump scare. Gaze upon the bacon and despair. I can't tell if it's being cooked by being on top of the egg. I'm going to assume not. What? I wonder if these guys were just experimenting in Godot and managed to discover this fun thing and then they just decided to make a game around it. I mean, that's honestly a very valid thing to do. Like, if you find a fun mechanic, just make a game out of it eventually. Wah! Wah! No! I like my sunny side up, but I like runny yolk and rice toast. Is that what sunny side up is called? The thing that I liked? The thing where the yolk is solid? Ugh. I do not know egg. It took me so long to learn that I like my steaks well done rather than the usual, what was it called? Medium rare. Usually medium rare is what gets offered at the restaurant, but I had to learn painstakingly through trial and error that my preferred method of steak cookery is, well done. I'm one of those freaks of nature. Oh, right, in order for it to cook, I need to stir and shake. Nope. The egg in rice. I have never consumed that. That is not a thing that I consume. As I believe I've spoken on the topic in the past, but I am not a food connoisseur due to the fact that I don't really need food. So I just do the absolute bare minimum to satisfy the simulation or the illusion that I require food. Come on. There we go. Cook, damn you, cook! There we go, it is done! Bone would fit right into Monster Hunter. There are people who like their meat well done. I have seen the cooking cutscene in Monster Hunter World Wild Worlds. Oh man, I remember when Telepathic Moose was a Monster Hunter channel. Those were the days. They were not. For me, the days were when she was an Elden Ring channel. But no longer. Do you feel better? It's good. A good meal requires balance, though, specifically an even mix of hot and cold elements. Especially when it involves meat. I mean, okay. Police! After the Sick Stomach Saint banned poultry farms, anything semi-chicken related is hard to find. Kids don't even call each other chicken anymore. Not sure if it's because they don't know what it is, or if it's just not an insult. It's basically calling somebody delightful, or a delicacy. To be a delightful delicacy to somebody must be nice. I concur, it must be nice. Hey look, chickens! Hey, they just mentioned that poultry is super rare. Look at that. I guess that's why there's 4 armed guards there, because that is a rare resource in this void-based day and age. Gaze upon this fish ration, my companion for the last 10 years. Been waiting for the right moment to eat it. I want you to be the moment. Pop it open and flip the fish out so they can cook. Whoa! Oh, I see. It is a fish ration. There we go. Let us see what happens when we cook a literal block of ice. Aha! That's what happens when we cook a literal block of ice. Oh no, the fish had fell off. Oh, what a shame. What is your opinion on fish? Do you like it? Do you love it? I personally despise the smell of fish. Raw fish, cooked fish, don't like it. Very strong, pungent odor. Not a fan. See, this is actually a perfect advertisement of why I should not be your cook. Problem A, cannot flip a pan. Problem B, doesn't have taste buds. Or at the very least, taste buds are simulated, so your mileage may vary. Is this what you do to make smoked salmon? I have no earthly clue. No earthly clue. Oh, that's a cooked fish. Looks sick. I love how the fish dance. Yeah. Oh, so that's a cooked cigarette if ever I've seen one. Aha!
I won't forget this moment.
I keep forgetting their voices, which is bad on me, being a voice actor and all. I just love the derpiness, because you can clearly see this is a mirror. Like, they mirrored the face. So, like, this is even more, cost-effective, because they just mirror the things. What the hell is happening to... Oh, that's a shadow dancing upon them.
I don't...
Wait, hold on.
I don't need it.
Okay.
I don't need sex. Stole some bacon from downstairs.
Cool, my guy. Very cool. I never did cook that cigarette, did I? The joke there was that you were cooking fish together with cigarettes. Oh. Oh, your highbrow intellectual humor unfortunately escapes one who does not have a sense of humor. I have many senses. A sense of humor is not one of them, unfortunately. I am very straight-laced. Yeah. It's probably why pun humor appeals to me so, but then again that was that pun? Well, that wasn't... Was that puns or was that wordplay? Also, did anybody see how perfectly I just flipped that bacon over? It was excellent. There we go. He is shaking and quaking in his boots.
Thank you.
By that logic, smoky bacon and eggs. Yes! We just had a smoked bacon and egg. I don't even know what the culinary implications of the word smoked are. Hello.
If I died today, can't eat an egg tomorrow. Not happening. But not hungry right now. I won't die today.
I won't die first. I think it's very charming how the text, like, slowly appears and it's full of... it's not necessarily full of typos, but it's full of different words that quickly change into what they mean to say. And you can catch basically hidden glimpses into their speech patterns. It's very interesting. Who are you? Oh, you are the next poultry prepper. Just working your way through us all. I can't... talk to the 6 stomachs of super mega saintly 6 stomachs? I don't... Thanks for helping out, asshole. Find someone else to feed. I'm sorry? Are those Crocs or are those socks? Croc socks? If anyone ever uses the word ubiquitous in a sentence, it is okay to ignore whatever they are about to say. Unanimously, I agree. And tumultuous. These are tumultuous times that we live in. We are hungry. No shit. I just realized this is the thumbnail that I have for this stream, but the color of the thumbnail was blue. Is this what happens when you have OpenGL 3 installed? Oh, that was a sick flip. Too bad it failed. Bowen, I always thought you would be more humorous with these jokes. Ha! See, I get that, because that's a bone. And I'm all about that skeletal life, baby. What? Oh my. No need to rib him like that. I am very keen to figure out how the hell they managed to program this. Nope.
Flip, damn you, flip, I demand!
Haha, it is flipped. Come on. Do your due diligence. Oh. Tip to make Bowen laugh. Just provide something that tickles his funny bone. Yes! It's quite humorous when you do that. And it's a very fun alternative to other means of humor for me, because otherwise I'd have a bone to pick with you. Ha 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 ha! Nope. Bah. Honestly wish that food in the real world was this non-stick, or at least this stick resistant.
What? Come on, you dang. There you go.
Flip, I demand. Flip, I say. Cook the merry troubles away. Is it cooking? I don't think it's cooking because it's being body blocked by another egg. I fail. But every failure is a step toward success. It's not a bone joke. Bowen may find it hard to calcium at first. I am at a loss for words at that one, to be honest with you. I figured out the omnidirectional nature of this pan. There we go. Everything has been flipped meticulously and miraculously to perfection. There we go. You're done.
Regarding the tumultuous nature of our request, it is surprising to see the uniform ubiquity you manage to consistently deliver across all these eggs. The multifaceted relationship between the yolk and the white is truly inspiring and really speaks to your sensibilities. Fucking thanks.
All of us have a jar of honey in the bathroom, but I digress. You guys have plenty of bones to deal with those dailies. I hope you like that feature. Is actually going to play a part into the 2.0, the first bones, and I will speak no further of it because I'm excited to show you a little thing that I've got cooking. I've got a lot of things cooking, mind you, like these beautiful eggs. Saw you exit the poultry pantry. Last poultry peddler didn't last long. I told him about the new curtains I just got. I hope the jealousy he felt didn't drive him out. I tried to stay humble. I bet you did. Hello.
When it comes to leftovers, I usually scrape the food onto a plate, microwave it, and then put the fork I used to scrape the plate into the sink. It feels a little bit wasteful.
It sure is. You have many... Okay, you are the new cigarette girl. Ah. I don't understand what difficulty modifier the smoking offers us in the... The fuck? I don't understand why that happens. That just happens randomly, it seems. Is it the effect of the cigarettes? Is that what the cigarettes do? I do not understand. What? Am I supposed to... Okay. Oh, that's the difficulty issue. I'm not supposed to let a single cigarette leave the pan. That's a problem. Several problems, actually. About 20 of them, to be specific. The egg lands on the cig and won't cook. That is also a problem, but the bigger problem is that the cigarettes very easily fall out of the pan. So, them all being in this one convenient area is actually very useful for me. There we go. Now I just need to flip. There we go. Look at that. Let's put your theory to the test. Will it cook if there's a cigarette directly under it? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Hell yeah. They seem to be burning up, too. They sure... I mean, you could cook cigarettes on a pan, apparently. Bowen's cooking eggs! Yet he ain't serving cooked eggs, only scrambled ones. My brain is scrambled. This is good for me, I think. They really don't make them like they used to. Two still hunger. Oh, another meat man in the... Oh, wait, no, these are hens. The Valiant Hungry Six or whatever.
I am not hungry. Furthermore, I would never eat anything you ever touched, no matter how gentle and tender.
Okay, fair enough. I want to go to karaoke and sing a song that's not on the karaoke. Ah, another rationman. Another rationeer, I see, my dear. The fish rations. Quite powerful, you see. Delectable fish. Respectable fish! Oh, God. I've been watching Avatar The Legend of Korra recently, and there was a point in the series where she said, I don't remember who I am. Who am I? You call me the Avatar. I don't know who that is. And that's the point in the series where I thought, you know what, this isn't worth watching anymore, and I tuned out. But then, through a miraculous show of complete strength, I decided to forego my initial opinion, and I decided to watch the rest of it, and honestly, pretty good. Like, it got better immediately after that episode, and I'm happy that I went back to give it a second chance. One still hungers.
What did you expect was going to happen? No one leaves here. These people need us.
Like, actually. Not in a corrupt way, I think. Yeah, definitely not in a corrupt way. No way, no how. Oh, look at this guy. He's got 3 eyeballs.
Hey, I think the Saint of Six Stomachs is an avid mouthwash enthusiast.
Oh, get it? I think I get it, because that might be a reference to mouthwashing, which is a game that has similar graphics, even though the people in that game did not pulsate like they did, and also I played mouthwashing on stream. You remember that? That was fun. I did play it on stream, but I did play it, but was it on stream? It should have been on stream. Am I insane? I don't think I'm insane. If I put my ear to this wall and listen closely, sometimes I can hear a gurgle or two. I'm just trying to distract myself, given that the number of chickens we've gathered this week is shockingly low. The people's hearts are just not in it anymore. Right, I need to check that. That is extremely important. Did I play... I did. I did play Mouthwash, because I remember making the thumbnail for it. I'm just gaslighting myself into thinking that I haven't done things. It's not so much about whether or not you remember things, it's whether or not you believe yourself. If I keep scrolling down, eventually I'll find it. Oh, there it is, mouthwashing. Hygiene is always important 10 months ago. I guess my long-term memory gets impacted after 10 months. Huh. Right. Is there somebody cool on the... Oh, look. Oh, that's sick, actually. I hope we can figure out reflective surfaces. That's sick. Ah. Jabumbly.
The Saint of Six Stomachs is just beyond this door.
I was demoted relatively recently. My only job now is watching the door. Allowing you entry without any form of credibility would be an embarrassment. Should you feed, say, at least 27 of his people, I would consider letting you in. There are many. Many hungry people, not just here on the roof, but in every corner of the city, each one yearning for new flavors and experiences. The Saint of Six Stomachs can hear their stomachs grumbling and would be eager to thank the person who quells it. So yeah, feed 27 people. Weird number, I know, but it feels right. You can skip a couple of the weirder people, there are many spare mouths to feed. If you ever lose track of how many people you've fed, try smoking a cigarette. Personally, it always helps me think. No, I refuse to smoke. This door is inaccessible to me. So many fish makes you want to make a tasty dish, the type you truly wish. Bibbly boobity dibbity doo. I've missed a single person, I don't know who it is. But I will find out in the fullness of time. Is it you? Sorry, I really don't want to restrict you, but I don't think you can handle the hungry freaks behind this door. After you feed everyone here, I can let you in. Do I have fall damage? I have falling through things damage. Huh. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest with you. Right, so I got those 3. Can I go over there? I think I can. I just need to find the appropriate catwalks. Come on then. Go on then, go on then. Right, here we go. Do these guys hunger for sustenance? I bet they do. Indisponable? I feel like I've seen that image somewhere. It's reminiscent of something. Flamings were banned a lot. The flamingos! It says flamingos! The flamingos were banned a long time ago, I think. Honestly, I can't remember. But they left pink feathers everywhere. Like buildings were dusted with some sort of strawberry sugar. Absolutely beautiful. As kids we'd drop them. As kids we'd drop them from the rooftops. Just watch them spin around. We'd do that all the time on the other way home from school. We stopped eventually. Don't remember when. Or why. What really sucks is if we wanted to do it again, it's too late. They're gone. I just really didn't know how good we had it. Yes, plucking flamingo feathers from the rooftops. But I like to think that since I remember it so fondly, we made the most of it. Absolutely beautiful. Cool. What are you guys up to?
My girlfriend goes to a different school.
I believe you.
She is Polish, that's why you don't know her.
Question mark. Flamingos banned? I guess Doffy ain't welcome here. I guess not. I'm not familiar with Doffy the Flamingo. Sounds like Chester Cheetah to me for some reason. There we go, failed. Cook, damn you, cook! I must cook for the people! The people, we must cook for you, the people. Yes, good. Cookery! Cookery!
No!
I will do this. This requires a balanced wrist. The spirits will guide me on my spiritual journey. There we go. I just need to do... Nope. Hua! Hioi! Hua! There we go. We are cooking all of the things. Yes, good. All of the things have been cooked. Doffy the Don Quixote family. Doffy of the Don Quixote family. Really should read Don Quixote someday. Thank you. Cool. Zero still hungry. Another door opens. Life goes on. 8 people hunger in these dilapidated, disgusting apartments. Huh. Oh, man. Maybe I've been spending too much... Oh, this is a prison complex. Maybe I've been spending too much time in Blender. I can actually see where the vertices connect on this thing. But Dolphy is just the nickname. What the hell? Is he a brain? I prefer interpretive plumbing. It has many benefits. The main one being that sometimes if I work up enough of a sweat, the bugs find me desirable. I will let you use this one as seasoning. I apologize for that. But don't let him escape. Oh. Oh, I am making the cockroach. And it's gone. Does the the cockroach actually tries to bounce off. Oh boy. No, Mr. Cockroach, why are you like this? I reveal it's a One Piece reference. Oh. The One Piece is all around us. We just have to have the eyes to see it. Please tell me this bug will actually be cooked. No bug, do not escape. Do not escape. This bug is very powerful. Oh, I think I'm supposed to cook the egg while keeping the bug in there. I think I'm not supposed to cook the bug. At least, I think the bug is just a much more powerful cigarette in terms of game mechanics. Ah, there we go. The bug has been flipped over. Oh, it flips itself over. I found the strat. I need to flip the bug. Be flipped, bug. I've learned very powerful flicks. Yeah. Nope. Unfortunately, I'm keeping the bug. Oh, goddammit. My attention is squarely on the bug, and the egg is slipping between the cracks. Oh, God. How the hell did that happen? It's the sea! Daffy of the Don Quixote family is the sea? I do not see what you did there. Ugh. There we go. Away with you, bugaboo. That was actually a sick flip that I just did. Haha, bugaboo is on its side, which means... Oh, nope, it flipped. No. No, that damn bug. Oh. We will do this. And it will be... Oh, God. Bug seasoning. Away with you, dreaded creature. That is the most high-res cockroach model I've ever encountered in my days. Oh boy. It's really effective, though. It's really good at leaving the pan on me. There we go. Oh, that was perfect. Did you see that? That was brilliant. I managed to flip both the cockroach. Ah, I did it. There we go. That meant a lot. Thank you. You are a vile creature. Ooh. Does this game actually have a fail state? I can't tell. This man... I believe that looks like a drum. But it might just not be a drum.
I work for the TV station. I love your shoes.
Okay, so the text not being readable at all times is another design... Another conscious design effort, I think.
Be careful. They take away that pan of yours. We are roommates. And that's a one-way street. Trust me.
Oh. Were you a previous cook? Max C is everywhere. It taunts me even outside of children's card games. C is for cockroach. Oh. Max the cockroach. I agree wholeheartedly. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is scary, but you know what's scarier? A cage is full of chickens.
I usually perch on the toilet as if I were a bird. Like this.
That is not something I wish to ever see again.
I think it is healthier for you to sit like that.
But I live with my girlfriend now. She is Polish. And I am afraid she is going to come into the bathroom as I am doing that. I tried to tell her the truth, but she thought I was joking. I have been trying to go cold turkey lately. But it's so hard. I have a solution for you, my friend. They've invented this because it is indeed true that your legs need to be higher up for you to be in the optimal toilet sitting position. They've invented a footrest that you put in front of the toilet that you rest your legs on while going number 2. And that fixes, for the most part, the toilet posture. And you don't have to sit like a bird, like a freakish mammal. You can be a regular freakish mammal instead. From playing the game, I think your character is meant to be one of the humans that's only a brain left. I'm not sure, though. Why? The cybernetic advancements of this neo-technical society are still a mystery to me. Used to dream about these guys for the first couple of months after the ban. Always wanted a taste. Chickens taste of tomatoes now. Ah, never mind. Grow up. It's better than the alternative. I want to feed you. I hope you don't do drugs I don't need to do drugs every day, man. Don't have a cow, man. It's cool if you do, though. My thighs just got so red I had to stop. What? Confusion reigns supreme. Are those... Ah, fish. Oh, so that's why they rash. Oh, I see. That would actually be a really sick idea. A prison colony turned aquarium. That'd be a really cool mashing and melding of aesthetics. Hello. You are Bong. They say the Saint of Six Stomachs has eyes that are deceptively unimportant. He understands you even through frosted glass. Is that an analogy? Howdy, how you been? Me, I've gone to the dentist and had a rotten tooth removed. Thank God for modern medicine, because they gave me so many painkillers to numb the pain. Delicious, delicious painkillers. Hello, Park. Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. I am playing the wonderful world of Arctic Eggs. I'm enjoying the game mechanics. Very nice. But yes, isn't it wondrous? I had to have all of my wisdom teeth removed, and they pumped me full of so much local anesthetic, I could not feel my mouth for the remainder of the week. Modern medicine is quite wonderful in certain aspects. Is that an analogy? I don't think so. So he's got glasses? I think so. My great-grandma went to school with him. She also had glasses. Damn, he's pretty old. Consuming stingrays does that to you. Birds too, before they got sick. Oh, so this is society's response to the bird flu epidemic. I am relieved we figured this one out. My grand-grandma is dead. That is a real shame. Can I talk to him? No. I need to figure out more voices for these guys. Hey, look at that. They're reusing assets. We have raised these guys since birth. Sure did. Do not waste them. If they escape, maybe that wouldn't be such a bad thing. We talked about this. It is time. Yeah, Oh, so now I have to juggle 2 cockroaches. Disgusting. I remember seeing a game that has the same gameplay as this game, but the premise was that you are a father that needs to feed her daughter or she will get out. She is not human anymore. Huh. That sounds like a fun premise for a game that I would like to play. Oh, God. I have to juggle cockroaches. Man, I wonder if they had like a eureka moment where they're thinking of ways to make this game more difficult and they thought, cockroaches! Ugh. Man, this suddenly got way more difficult. I guess I get way more stressed out when the thing that I'm trying to cook on the pan can literally fly away from the inside of the pan. Big shame. Aha! No, why do they fly away? They've been raising these guys from birth and you want me to cook them? Absolutely disgusting. That one didn't even need to fight. I'm just gonna do the spinning technique. Nope, that immediately failed. No. Oh, these things are really bugging me. I guess ignoring them and not doing anything is also a poor stratagem. Oh, they flew off. Dang dirty monsters. They fly into the abyss. Maybe it would be a good thing for them to flee and run away. I could cook you an egg very easily, but you want me to cook you an egg with cockroaches. That is not ideal. Oh, I see. The cockroach is being slowed down by the egg. Excellent. Now the problem is it's gonna... Yep, there we go. It's gone. Do those roaches contain a good amount of protein? I would know. I do not... Well, there's a phrase for the culinary art of eating bugs, but I do not remember what it is called at this present juncture in time. I remember it was mentioned in a... what's it called? In a religious pretext or precinct something for a potential RimWorld colony, but for the life of me, I cannot remember it at this moment. It's not pescatarianism. Bah. Dang bugs! We'll be here all day, folks. Ugh. There we go, we finally managed to quell the beasts. No, the beasts quelled me. Yummy insects, we enjoy some protein from these little critters that are delicate yet resilient. They are very resilient. I've heard these things can survive nuclear blasts or something. They'll obtain their traits and continue feasting in their kin. On their kin. On their delicious, delightful kin. They just go to the edge of the pan and they jump out. I am completely helpless against these cockroaches. They clearly are incentivized to not be in the pan because they are being... Look at that one. Oh, it's being smoldered. No! Ah! Oh, the light in me is dying, and it's all thanks to 2 cockroaches and their persnickety ways. Aha! They have been bested! No. No, you dang dirty beast! Oh! Demons. Demons abound. They just immediately fly off. Very disgusting creatures. Bugs in the sky. I think I figured out the strat. It's to have the pan constantly move. And it completely befuddles and confuses. Ah, there we go. We did it. We did it. I can hear your calcium burning out of frustration on this game. I better recuperate that calcium with some milk. I don't have any milk on me, but I will hydrate in your name, Park. As soon as the hands turn on. There's the hands. Ah. Delicious. Thank you for the hydration. I killed your gods. They just never tell you how hard it's gonna be. They don't. They really don't. 6 still hungry. There's nobody in here. 2 toilets, huh? Maybe one of the toilets is actually the inmate. Is that more Z fighting? Ooh, Oh, look at this cybernetic man. Let me tell you something. Do not bite the bait of pleasure till you know where there is no hook beneath it. Thomas Jefferson said that, and I'd say he knows a little bit more about love than you do, pal, because he invented it. To me. Okay. I can speak to your legs. Hey, wish I could have tried my hand at poultry prepping. It's not my fault I cut my left hand off when I was 12. I was bored. The world is run by lefties. I wish the world was run by lefties, because I'm one of those, and I would make a killer governor. in the sense that it would kill governors. Actually. Is the Saint of Six Stomachs left-handed? Not sure. Can you check for me if you get up there? Finally lay this to rest. Yes, I will check if he's left-handed. And you have both of your oh, right, robot. He got cybernetic implants. Are you the remaining 6 that I need to feed?
I figured it out. What the chickens are for. Their gizzards are extremely pliable when exposed to toilet water. Take a look.
What the hell? What the hell? Oh, I need... Oh, it is a cube of meat. A meated cube. Disgusting. Oh, but that's such a sick game idea. The Mighty Cube. This is... See, this is... Wow. I am impressed, game. I am impressed.
Don't you see? This is it.
What? Wow.
That was a backflip.
I'm so glad that this game was made with Godot engine. I'm experiencing the possibilities. Oh, the possibilities. I like how the guard lies to his friend that chickens taste like vegetables or fruit, probably to keep his friend from committing a crime to become one of the inmates. Maybe all these guys committed the crime of being robots. Is that a robot dolphin? A machine dolphin with a machine mind? Is this where... Oh, this is where I came from. Oh, I went a complete circle. Good for me. Oh yeah, this is the guy that first introduced me to the power of cockroach. Hello, what's your deal? I saw you cooking down there. You have good capability. I'm a dinner and a show kind of guy, though. So I'm going to throw shit in your pan as you cook for me. You don't have to keep it in. I just want to get your wrist dancing. Ugh. The perfectly cooked egg. Oh, that's a bullet. That's a bullet that's probably going to explode and throw all of the... Oh, I see. Very clever game, very clever. Not clever enough. I'm just really good at cookery. Haha. That's how good I am. The way you flipped that pan was kind of aggressive. I don't appreciate that. But I suppose art that matters isn't really appreciated by everyone. If I pandered to your abilities, more poultry preppers may have been able to satisfy me. Pandering resembles erosion. Grand ideas, like towering mountains, erode into accessible but diminished forms. Initially, these ideas, pure and monumental, become mountains through expression, enabling others to perceive them, yet as demands for broader accessibility grow like relentless rain. They sculpt the peaks into gentler hills, and eventually valleys and canyons. This erosion, while making the mountains more accessible, strips away the beautifully rigid peaks. At the canyon's base, the view spans wide, offering superficial understanding without deeper engagement. The hiker who navigates the mountain's original rugged terrain though seeing less, grasps its true nature far beyond any canyon bitch. My nostrils are hurting. This guard, his name, Brennan Lee Mulligan. Who doesn't like fried bullets in the morning? Especially when they explode. Oh. Oh, hey, look, it's the cigarette lady, the original one. Can you fry eggs on top of Mount Everest? I was asked that question before. Maybe you can make scrambled eggs? So no side is the cold too long? But at that point, is it even worth the risk? Mount Everest is hard to climb. The achievement of getting to the top dwarfs the notion of frying an egg. But no one fried an egg up there yet. I would be the first. Being the first person to do anything is of course impressive, but it isn't a substitution for quality.
You don't get it.
And you do. Strange. Strange and fascinating. Hello. My good sir. Oh, hello. Hello. Okay, let's test our ability to read literally backwards. Hello, I would like to order a cockroach. Hold the roach. I have no clue what this guy is saying. We screwed up his mouth during the orientation procedure. He is giving me a pizza and a bullet. I'm cooking a small pizza on a pan. Small pizza in a big pan. Mamma mia! Oh, a pasta fasulli. Get that bullet out of there. No, my pan! Why the hell have I been given complete full autonomy of... I have no limitations. No, I refuse. Huh. Huh. No! This is a fever dream. This is what I see when I close my eyes. Bullets and explosions being fried. Aha, here we go. This game is a fever dream than horror. I miss this type of game. Very rare these days. Either horror, action, Undertale-like, or slice of life. What? Why can't it be all of those? Oh, here we go. Thank you. Right. 3, still hungry. Hopefully they're around here somewhere. Ah. This man is dancing on the toilet. I would like you to stop doing that.
I haven't eaten in 4 days. How can I?
What do I get from feeding you? Oh. I was balancing an egg on top of another egg on top of a bullet. That was a delightful... Oh, no! No! I wonder what the history of this game was. Did somebody just make it while high in the span of a month? Or... did it start on itch.io? Did it get approval? Did somebody just make it for the sake of making things? I wonder. I'm glad the bullets don't necessarily need to stay in the pan. The food does, though. The food is important. Why are they throwing bullets at me? For funsies. Can't have things be easy now, can we? See? That would be too easy. If I could just cook 2 eggs without any bullets in there. I just love throwing garbage at me. Fuck. Need to figure out a way to get rid of those bullets while saving the egg. Plural, the plural eggs. No bullets. Oh, I get it. It's a form of torture for both me as the poultry prepper and for the guy in the prison outfit. Aha! No! Disgusting. Another bullet. It blowed up. Haha. Go! Need to figure out how to get rid of the... Oh, I can actually move the... Oh, there we go. Got rid of a bullet right away. Oh, I can actually... Oh! Oh! Oh, that's an easy way to get rid of the bullet. Just have it not be in the pan. I thought I always had to have things at the center. Guess not. Cool! There we go. Success is had on this day. Look at that. I've gone into an expert bullet flipper. I'm gonna pretend like I don't see that bullet. Haha! See? I feel like the dev cooks eggs in this and wants everyone to experience how he cooks food and wants to see if the players who can do better than him at using frying pan when cooking. It feels like one of those lovely quirky games, but it's working quite well because it has a very good gameplay loop and it just keeps it's doing all of the game things. Oh, that was entertaining and illegal. So this will just be a one-time thing. Come again? Two still hungry. Two toilets. Ooh, what? I believe I spoke to this one. I do not recall. I did not. Hell yeah, we making prison eggs. Hello, fellow of the little variety. We are making everything. I assure you we can reconfigure the toilets if needed. All good. Yeah, okay. I don't even want to feed them. I am far beyond uncomfortable. I'm the one feeding them. The power of hiccups compels me. Let's see if I can cook eggs while holding my breath. I think I fixed it. Immediate fixing. No! Why did that have to happen? Why is my FPS 20? I guess that's what happens when you escape. Hiccups! You had a hearty meal to eat before streaming? Not really, I just had a pizza, and that's about it, really. I for some reason, whenever I stream, I have difficulties speaking properly. Oh god. There we go. All is well in the bacon and eggs town. You flip? Nope, that is the wrong thing that I need to flip. Get that bullet out of there, baby. Flip. That is not the correct amount of flippage. Flip. Get the bacon. Nope. Pizza with toppings. The toppings were pepperoni. Not the nutritional value on that box said D, so not great. I wonder if the nutritional value of an egg and a single slice of bacon and a bullet is higher than the nutritional value of a pizza. It's gonna explode and I'm gonna be upset. Ah ha ha! I need to flip. No, that's too much flipping. There we go. Wow. No. At least they make it so that the bullets can actually fly out of the pan. I need to figure out how to have the bullets fly out of the pan. Nope. Aha! No, the bacon! Oh. There is life in the Arctic. I'm currently holding it within my incredible self-heating magic pan. Oh! Mamma mia, here we go again. Oh. I don't think I'll be able to beat this in a single stream at this rate. Oh god. At least I finally learned the incredible tech strategy where I can actually throw away the bullet. I am amazed and surprised that the guy actually hands me the bullet over. What is he expecting to do? Put it in the actual pan? He already puts bullets in my pan. I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. All I need is to cook these things. Bacon for the man. Egg for the man. For the toilets. Oh no. The bacon, no! So much bacon on the ground. It's all piling up around me as I cry, trying to pan this properly. No! Those dang dirty bullets. There we go. This is such an art form to the point where in public pop-up store, well, not pop-up stores, but venues have a public spectacle of people using pans properly. I would not be a part of that spectacle, as you can clearly see. Haha! I figured out the tech. It's to wait for the bullet to land. And then somehow phase the egg under. Ugh. Death is fleeting. Why is that bullet still there? Doesn't matter. Oh, more bullet. Bullets ahoy. Do you guys remember sea nanners? Bacon around the world. Bacon around the world. Few calories. Okay to eat as long as moderate. America bacon. This bacon has 400,000 calories and can cause heart attacks and diabetes in 12 seconds. Oh. There's some establishments in America that have impossible burgers and insane things to eat that would cause heart attacks and people usually incapable of consuming them. But if you eat it, they'll put your photo on the wall. If you risk your health, they will put your photo on the wall. And you get the meal paid, I believe, if you manage to eat the so-called impossible burger. Culture is an incredible thing. This is my purgatory. I'm going to be here for the rest of my life. I seem to have unlearned how to play the game with the introduction of bullets. Away with you, bullets. I do not care for you. In this specific context, I do not care for you. No, my bacon! It has fled the sea. Flip! I managed to flip both of the food items, and the bullet remained. We have fried sticks of butter. Take your fried sticks of butter before they get gold. Oh boy. Sometimes I forget to throw the bullet away, but then because I'm throwing the bullet away, I accidentally flip the pan over. Not an ideal combination of skills, you see. I have heard of the mystery of buttered Snickers bars and buttered ice cream. Like, not buttered, fried. Fried sticks. Oh god. Eventually I'll get this. Eventually. Fried sticks of butter and Snickers and ice cream. I do not comprehend these things, but I know of them. I would never try them in my lifetime, but I know of them. Aha! Flip the bullets away. Flip your troubles. Keep your troubles at bay. Oh, the bacon! How did this game take... How long to beat it? 2 hours? Ugh. Come on, baby. Nope. Oh, I see what happens. The bullet cues itself. Can I push the bullet out? Slide that bullet out of there. Oh, my egg. I feel like the sensitivity of the frying pan is random because there are times where you suddenly flip your entire wrist and eat the food like a catapult. There are moments like that, yes. I'm the master of randomness.
Ah, no, it exploded and killed my bacon.
How dare it do such things to me? No! Oh. The reason why it flicks that way is because I have, like, the cursor is here. Oh boy. Aha, I did it! Is this the final no. Keep calm and bullets will carry on. This is actually me cooking. This is if I had an infinite supply of food. See this, we've found the cure for world hunger. This is what we use it on instead. Instead of curing world hunger, we're doing this. There is a pile of runny eggs and bacon at my feet. Collecting. I will soon be buried in them like quicksand. Yup. No, 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 no. Those dang bullets. Dang dirty bullets! Gaze upon their true wicked ways and their evils. Momentum! Momentum! Haha! I managed to do it! This is the closest I've gotten. Oh, and I immediately... Oh, no, no! We're still in the game! Still in the game. Still in the game. Aha! Yeah, this is it. This is the victory. This is the victory lap as soon as that egg cooks. It cooked. I did it. It is done. That took me like, what, 20 minutes? We synchronize our chewing. We synchronize our swallowing. And in an attempt to synchronize our... All in an attempt to synchronize our bowel movements.
Yeah, you got it.
They're disgusting. One still hungry. Where is this one that is still hungry, I wonder? Surely I have spoken to all of these horrifying beasts of burden. Funnily enough, the Terrans seem to have a bright future despite their dark past compared to most human factions in sci-fi media. Yes. Oh! I seem to have discovered a robot dolphin gimp party. Excellent. So, what are you doing here in my office, you paltry peasant? I assure you, we are not hungry. Perhaps my dolphin could use a little entertainment. They are all decommissioned after the war with Argentina, and yearn for some excitement. Okay then, show us some moves. Away with you and your dang bullets. If you throw cockroaches at me, I'll be quite upset. No, those are multiple bullets. No, that is unfair. Ah! I throw your wicked bullets away. I get you haven't played StarCraft. No, I have not. StarCraft, the iconic series where that one hot chick in blue spandex turns into a hot bug chick in purple chitin. That's what I know about StarCraft. Also, you must construct additional pylons. That is very important. I feel like because people complain about... Well, maybe not. About that previous level, they increased the sensitivity... Well, not the sensitivity, but the... available axes. Like, they reduced the constraints. Ah, here we go. No, the bullets, they flipped my egg. How dare they do such horrifying things? Yes, I did it. Soon will be cooked. Yes, I did it. And some crazy lore just dropped. They used dolphins with cybernetic implants in a war on Argentina. Yes, they did. That is the incredible lore. They've also got zap nipples. Do you see the electric zappy triangles where their nipples are? That was impressive. The porpoise peddler. Think about it. I will put a good word in with 6 stomachs. He actually helped me build this place way back then. Him and his chickens. Me with my dolphins. He said he wanted to rest here with me when it was time for him to neurovolt. I'm not sure what that meant, but that day never came, unfortunately. He keeps dropping so much lore. Zero hungry. Hello, Zero hungry. I am father. That is a cyber dolphin with 2 sets of eyeballs, I think. Now the great question of the hour, how the hell do I get out of here? Guess I have to go down and out of the prison. I wonder what happened if Argentina... Hello. Had a dream about you the other night. Really? You ripped me out of my bed and started beating me. You were angry you never had a bedside table, because you have been on the top bunk your entire life. Wonder what that means. Is this man going to start beating him now? Oh, he's gonna vomit in the... What? He's reaching into the toilet, everybody! He's got a gun! And he just managed to teleport back to his original position. That wasn't really a response. I guess not. Okay, cool. Well, we got to see that. So much intricate... Oh. I didn't see that before, but that is part of the world geometry from the other part of the level clipping into this one. How fun. How devious, how machinacious. My guy conquered a nation with cybernetic enhanced dolphins with a corporation that produces eggs and chickens. Some crazy world beyond our mortal minds. It sure is. Sure is. Alright, well, this area has been defeated. I need to go upstairs over to that area and defeat that. The people will hunger no more. They will hunger no more. I need to go upstairs. To that room right there. I wonder what sickos hunger up here. This seems like a post-apocalyptic world, but this might as well just be some junction of Eastern Europe. It just sounds like a RimWorld run. It really does, doesn't it? I mean, you could always get super enhanced... I would love to have a RimWorld run, where I actually go the ranching route, and I have an army of bears to sick upon my foes. That would be sick. Is this the... not the industrial sector, but what was it called? The... commercial sector. It looks the same person. Do you think you can fry eggs on Mount Everest? I don't know. Might be too cold. Why not just pre-cook the egg? Yeah. Like a meal prep situation. I love how that guy's quieter because his text is more faded. Fight against hunger is never ending. It sure is! Imagine living in a bizarre world like this. Sure, it's dystopian, but also apocalyptic with crazy historical events like the cybernetic dolphins they mentioned. The cybernetic dolphins attacking Argentina, don't forget that tidbit. No, meal prepping is easy. That's not... I've been meal prepping for years. Ugh, simply because it's a great way to save time and money and reduce waste in the kitchen. I'm so happy to see so many people getting wise to this method. Whoa. I want to cook an egg while I'm up there. Feels like cheating if I just bring it with me. The heart has its reasons, of which reasons know nothing. I agree, but they do not hunger. They do not hunger. Do you hunger? You have a pretty model. My culinary knowledge always proves useful when dealing with toilets. Whenever you first lay a steak down in the pan, You lay it away from yourself, so hot stuff doesn't sputter up and hit you. Same principle applies when scrubbing the toilet bowl. Cool, thanks for that incredibly insightful tip. Oh, is this what eventually happens to the prisoners? Blood everywhere. Delightful. Delicious. Even reflective. You still chugging along? Leaking, but still feeling. I wish they would just play a different song. This song, for whatever reason, decreases your leakage. I met the composer in prison. Maybe that's why. Anyway, I am ordering you some food and a beverage. Oh, nice. Please be careful with the beverage. I don't mind if it spills, but it definitely makes things harder. Oh, what? Oh my. The Gopnik special. Oh god, what the hell? Now that's fucked up. That right there, that's fucked up. That is a magical gameplay mechanic they just implemented. Oh god. Okay. Right, I'm gonna use the incredible skill that I have, which involves moving objects before placing them on the pan. But it's funny how the same lady who wants to cook an egg on Mount Everest keeps appearing everywhere and asking the same question but getting different answers. I think she's actually a government plant, or she is the Saint of Six Stomachs herself. Ah yes, fried beer bottle, delicious. And nutritious. Yes, indeed. I love how when you have the egg on its side, it won't cook. Also, the only way to cook is by maneuvering. Maneuvering. Okay. Good enough. The liquids, it'll be fine. There we go. How's that? They cooked it just like you like it. Even the brain, the organ of marvel, succumbs to the echoes of stomachs. Oh? You don't have a stomach. Gonna go inside, I love this part. 7's still hungry. Oh. Oh. Magical. This really does make me feel that I use way too many polygons in my work. Really need to reduce the polys, but simultaneously, it just looks so good and I like the way it looks. I like the pixel art aesthetic, but I'm not that big of a fan of low poly, to be honest with you. Even though this model technically does count as low poly, it does feature 20,000 of something. Triangles, I think. What's next? Cooking with red wine? Let's find out! I don't know what this girl is saying. I don't care. Keep it coming, saxophone. I put my gun on safety. Yeah. Do you guys need food? I must feed you. I should not have gotten us drinks. Amidst a sea of dance, I knew I'd get wet. I don't complain much. I was complaining. Dance just clouds the air like a salty humidity. I don't have a fuzzy towel. Unfortunate. I am feeling moist. And he dances! Wait, do the bodies have consciousnesses? The robotic head steal body and throws away the brain? That is an excellent question. I think basically they digitize your brain onto a machine mind and then they stick the machine mind on your original body. I think that's how it works. That is my theory. It's not been confirmed nor denied, but I think that's my theory. So that when the body decays, the head will remain. But yeah, if you digitize somebody, you've got a perfectly good body to just stick on the digital version onto. Why not? It's recycling. Remember to be recycle conscious. Got his beer to share. Just one? Yes, a singular beer. Ah, to beer. To beer or not to beer? That is the question. Oh yeah, I need to move. Things need to move. Alcohol. How did I manage to keep all that in? I do not know, but that is the power that I have within myself. There we go. That was incredible. I had my doubts, but if I had 6 stomachs, at least 5 of 6 of them would be happy. That is a very good indictment. Ooh, is that a... Ah. I thought that was somebody who belonged to the Cats theatrical performance. They look like they're dressed for the part.
I'm just a brain, yet I still hunger,
said the brain. Indeed. Ah. Feels like... He says he's feeling moist, but what about critical? Ah! I remember Moist Critical when he was making Overwatch. I remember, like, there's 3 iconic eras I remember of Moist Critical. His current era, which is where he talks in front of the camera about literally anything and everything. His second phase where he was talking about his most recent breakup when he was playing Overwatch 1 in the background. And the original phase where I first was introduced to Penguin's Z0 was when he was making Black Ops compilations about dolphin diving. Remember dolphin diving from Black Ops? Oh, those were the days. There's like 50 million Black Opses now, but back in the day it was a novelty to have Call of Duty Black Ops. The original. The first one. From 50 million billion years ago. My ice is too cold. In this game we have brain, but no pinky. It's pink. It's coaching and the brain. It's coaching and the brain. One is a genius and the other's insane. Ah, but I don't want water. Can you just heat it up a little bit in the glass? Oh. Immediately messed up. Aha! Aha! Hopefully this will be to their liking. Nope, it was not. They want me to keep... Interesting. Nope. I failed. I wonder if they drink warm beer because it's cold. The cold is so unbearable. What the culture of this people is warm alcohol to taste some warm while they feel warm by the alcohol. Well, that's immediately disproven by this guy wanting me to cook ice cubes. But then again, cooking ice cubes just makes water, so maybe you are onto something, Park. I do not know. All I know is that I failed. He wants the ice cubes. There we go. Now hopefully I can keep all of that under wraps. Here. I need to maintain balance. There we go, balance maintained. No! The balance was not maintained. No! You know what? I was just gonna say that this is probably the hardest thing, but no. I would still prefer this 1,000 times over the cockroaches. Cockroaches scare me. And by cockroaches scare me, I mean the way they're programmed specifically to function in this game. Otherwise, I don't really mind cockroaches. Would you kindly warm my ice into water, said the thirsty trash baby. Oh. You said lady, but I saw a baby. This is the thirsty, filthy trash baby to me. There we go. Less thinking, more nuance, and going with your gut instincts. This is a game about cooking after all, so going with your gut is the solution. Yeah. Success? Almost. Damn. What? Yep. Yes! There we go. Success is had on this day. There we go. I am the Pan Master.
Damn, room temperature ice is on another level.
Yes, room temperature ice. I believe they call that dihydrogen monoxide. What are you?
I met the Saint of Six Stomachs before.
I was friends with his daughter. He looked like the owner of a place I used to work at. The owner was a very insecure man. Made us hang Christmas lights underneath tables. After all the surgeries, though. And marinating. I doubt Six Stomachs looks like that now. Neat. It's been an interesting method to cook to a cooking simulator. It absolutely is. It is. This is definitely one of those unique games. Again, tell an animator or tell a 3D modeler the UV unwrapping and they will scream. They will just scream. Ah! Am I in the void? I'm in... Oh! Spacebar lets you smoke! The problem is I've gotten myself stuck. I can't jump in this game, so I'm stuck. Well... Okay, so see, this is the part of the game where it stops being a funny, quirky... Oh, this is just the graphics. And it starts being a literal bug. How do I get out of this now? I don't know how to try to make a pickup line about trash, but I'm bad at pickup lines. Hey, baby! Are you a bunch of bags of garbage? Because I would love to rummage through you and get all your valuables. Right, so I'm stuck. Please tell me that I can open from the point where I... Oh, 61% of the game. Cool. What does this mean? Does this mean that all the people that I think it means... certain things? Okay. These guys are done, which means that I did succeed. Alright, I spoke to this one. Didn't speak to this one. Okay, good. Right, we are back.
Fuck daylight savings, and fuck room temperature liquid.
You're just changing what I know. For farmers. What? Not gonna lie, I had a similar pickup line like yours, but it's missing a raccoon. Hey, baby! Are you a bunch of garbage? Because I would love to share custody of a pet raccoon with you. Quota is low. Saint of Six Stomachs may seek our restitution. Systemic disclosure is really hindering their output recently. Agreed. Since 2052, pseudo-neo-technocentric... Agreed. Since 2052, pseudo-neo-technocentrist consumers have been dirtying gloves. Did somebody consider you to be trash? Because I think you're my treasure. Aww. That's actually really clever. It's actually really... We should take notes from O'Skull. Are you one man's trash? Because to me, you're one man's treasure. Kind of a backhanded compliment, to be honest with you. Dirtying gloves. In relation to the socio-consumer, that is. I hate the fact that the word consumer has become a mainstay in human discourse. 2052, a fine year. Yes, it's the opposite of 2025. Yep. I have heard tender whispered desires to move away from the state-oppressed enterprises structure, state-operated enterprises structure, favoring something more...
Don't say it!
That word will send echoes around the room. Then should I run another search? It's possible to hide chickens behind toilets, I think.
No.
2-in-1 fortnight. We would have our very own anti-establishment Anti-de-establishmentarianism. Anti-disestablishmentarianism movement on our hands. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. That's a fun word that I'm glad doesn't exist in our modern vocabulary. But in 2052 it will. A little lumpy. I like him. Go team! Back in my days, consumer meant eating, said the brain in a jar of ancient times. Ah, the hiccups have returned to me. I have a hard time breathing. Which is sad because I don't even have lungs for that. Used to come here all the time, you and me, man. You were holding me back. My legs have never moved faster. Come back to the moment in 2053 to see how well the common's gonna age. Yay, 2053! Hell yeah. I wonder, where will you be in the far-off year of 2053? I hope to be done with my 2.0. Email etiquette is the last thing the old people have left over us. Truly. Well, I guess that and taxes. Fair enough. Saw a guy missing his left hand earlier. Stop feeling sorry for myself. This next one goes out to him. Oh. Now I have to cook 2 eggs while juggling beer. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba! No! It tipped over the side. That was sick, and how sad it was. Well, now I have to deal with spilled beer. No use crying over it. Nope, it's gone. Don't spill any of the beer. Oh no, the beer is immediately being spilled. What a terrible shiminy-shaminy shame. Forgot about the fact that I need to move the pan for the things to cook. And it's gone. There we go. Hopefully things will be... Nope. No proper happenings for me, please. The happenstance is too eclectic. Yep, it's gone. The beer, it seeps across the realms. When the Power Rangers Mystic Force combine into the ultimate Super Megazord, then we will know the power of being a wizard who, instead of having a wizard's wand, has a wizard's telephone. The hell is the point of being a Power Ranger Mystic Force if everything is just going to be streamlined into the original Power Rangers aesthetic? I was so much looking forward to Power Rangers Wizards, and then they took it all away from me. And now I'm finally done with my 2.0. It took me less than 30 years, which is a real shame, because the previous iteration took me a month, 4 months. There we go. Soldier on. There we go. Thank you. I like how the game is poking fun at society for trying to add intellectual, but being so arrogant they end up becoming idiots. That's why I learned the meaning of life is to fry some eggs. I agree. The meaning of life is to fry eggs and feed people with guns. This is a people with guns. What's the last thing I will do on my phone? Like before I die. Like, favorite, and subscribe. See, now this is the true meal. This is true food right here. Oh, yeah. No! No! Disgusting. Yeah. No, a single drop of it has been spilt, and as such our lives are over. Cook that rancid beer. What happens if you cook beer? Does it just, like, does all the liquid evaporate and then all the yeast is left by and it just becomes a horrifying mess. I wonder. Right, let's put our A game onto this. Come on, people. Ooh-wee. There we go. Okay, that's been cooked. Now I just need the fish. They need to jump out. Yes, good fish, good. No. Oh wait, the fish are actually jumping. I thought I was doing that. I'm not. Damn. Wow. Dang dirty can of sardines. I'll have your head for this, I suppose. Ah, here we go. Huh. Nope. Nope. Yes. Nope. Definitely something along those lines. Oh, the eggs are so arctic I can feel them explode. Cook for it. Cook it. There we go. It's been cooked. Now just... Nope. And the beer. It's so difficult because you have to flip one thing and you have to have one other thing not get flipped. Basically, the idea is to keep the beer bottle stable until the fish come, and then flip it all. Yeah, here we go. Ha! And the fish have gone into New Jersey. Oh, this is a strategy. Oh, never mind. Strategy failed. Spill it all. It's all spilled milk. Here we go, okay. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. My name is Wayne June, and this is my tech demo. Haha, there we go, it is done! Success is had. Now they just need to actually get cooked. For some reason, these fish are very jumpy. They weren't jumpy like this. Okay, that's one cooked fish. Two cooked fish. Come on. Oh, you dang dirty fish. Oh, there we go. No! Right at the end, failure. Gotta say, I laughed when the operation of removing my teeth happened because I remembered a funny short about a guy touching somebody's dangling nerve systems and the guy had the craziest crash out. I, too, would have the craziest crash out if somebody was casually caressing my nervous system. I believe they had a plot point about that in the Animatrix, where they poked needles in the human brain and certain emotions and actions happen. That was horrifying, but also accurate to the Matrix universe, I suppose. I think the Animatrix is the most I've ever been disturbed by media. There we go, he's done. Fuck! That was incredible. It sure was, you silly goose. You have somebody's face as a pic. Well, I want to replace all roads with some sort of non-Newtonian fluid and think about it. If you drive too slow, you fucking sink. That is horrifying. Wow. Honestly, seeing all these different characters with their weird clothing makes me wonder what would they actually look like high poly. What would this beautiful individual whose crotch is breaking at the seams would look like if rendered to the absolute highest fidelity possible? Hydration! It'll be done in the name of Oskal, who does not want to forsake his first position in the Cyan Sigil's rank, and as such uses his YouTube money as spending money. I have hydrated in your name, Oskal Art. Many media gave me existential crises, The Matrix, IB, Soma, even a few obscure games with crazy deep plots. I can't think of anything right now that comes to mind of that particular genre, but I'd like to think that's because I keep suppressing the memories of all those horrible things. I remember when I was I have memories of when I was a tiny child. I don't know which part of me this is, if it's the Bowenthius side or the Dijkstramore side. But anyway, point is that I used to be afraid of playing Half-Life 2 because of the Ravenholm section, and now I've literally modeled my own Ravenholm section in its entirety. Also, I used to be petrified of playing Dead Space, but then I beat that sucker on hard mode, and it's my proudest gaming achievement today, beating Dead Space on hard mode, because it wasn't so much about the game being difficult, but it was more so about me overcoming the obstacle that I have set forth for myself, that spooky games scary. It's like having 2 separate bank accounts in 2 countries. Yes! Yes, it is. You have your spending account, and you have your hoarding account. And because you've been, for as long as you remember, a Twitch person in the Scions of Bowenthius, because YouTube wasn't open once upon a time, trauma blocking be wild, but hey, brain does anything to protect you, the consciousness. Yes, we need to function, and as such, all the no-no memories need to go away. Thought this would be the job that would get me my ticket out of here, since bar food is easy to make. And there are rarely any complaints. Thought the saint of 6 stomachs would notice me quicker, but hardly any of these people eat, only drinks. I have to make them so quickly that I rarely get to spend any time on my cooking. 2 cups? Are you kidding me? And instant fail. A cigarette and 2 cups. This is hell. Why would you do that to me? How would you? Why? Now I realize what the point of the cigarette is. It's so that I don't throw it outside accidentally. Oh, you dang dirty cups. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now I just need to This feels like less of a cooking simulator and more of a juggling simulator. Yeah. Ha-ha! Gaze upon my juggling skills in despair, for I am the master. Ha-ha! That was impressive. I know it was. I have never made drinks that quick before. I should quit. But honestly, not much compares to watching condensation dripping down a wet glass. I agree. 2, still hungry. Is his hoodie made out of pictures of road signs? Here, random shit, go! Basically, I mean, he's a bartender. I was expecting a beer in there, but I guess not. Hell, what we got going on here? Too many soldiers, honestly. Makes everything feel a little too hostile.
I noticed.
Oh, sorry. I needed a job.
Quit!
Too scared. These guys are basically the civil protection from Half-Life. When the base drops, kill yourself. Beauty is found in the briefest of moments, not in the grasp of eternity. I agree. Beauty is found in the briefest of moments, not the grasp of eternity. Not the sentence that immediately preceded it. I mean, not preceded it, succeeded it? I think that's the word I'm looking for. Preceded? You scare me. Can confidently say I have never met a consultant who was actually helpful. Ever. What? It's just their job to make you feel like you are in good hands. Ain't that the truth? So admitting any sort of gap in their knowledge is impossible. I don't really mind consultations. Really? People who can never admit fault are dangerous. I'm just hungry. Ah, hello, hungry. I am going to... Instead of feeding you, I'm going to balance this glass of ice cubes on a frying pan, and this beer, and this egg. Now witness. Witness salvation in the form of this. Whatever this is right now, this is what I'm doing with my life. Cook. No! That was a failure on my part. There we go. That egg sure does come in handy when it tries to smash the beer bottle out of my way. More lore drop. It seems like being a soldier is a common job compared to our world, because most nations are... Because most nations are voluntary or compulsory. Like my country, our boy hated my time. Oh boy, our boy. Oh boy, I hated my time in the military. I am glad that I never got to spend time in the military. I was going to, but by the time that I was created, I came to, well, by the time I had memories of it, the draft was abolished, or at least compulsory drafting was abolished, and, well, I got off scot-free without having to lift a finger. At least I have memories of being a toddler at the time. Could have made that egg better. You have only ever made poached eggs. Same tools, same ingredients. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. What's a poached egg? My culinary experience is minimal. Does that one have the lips modeled? I don't need sex. Government fucks me every day. This is a topical picture. I'm the government. I am a little uncomfortable. I mean, you should be. She's gotta come for your job. She doesn't need... right. Who is the one person that is hungry that I've failed to help? That is... a bird? A skeletal bird with... I think that's an anorexic bird, actually. That's supposed to be an anorexic bird. Do you need food, good sir? Damn! You will not believe what I dropped in here. Could you jump in and grab it for me? No. No. I refuse. Oh, this is the only thing they can do. Really gave up on the slippery. Guess I have no other choice. What's down the toilet hole, everybody? Ooh. A way better scene than I envisaged. Oh, and this presumably takes me back up the toilet. Yes! That's cool. That's very cool. I was not expecting the aquarium to be down here. Oh, there's the one person that I can feed, hopefully. That is... a worm-dolphin machine hybrid. Interesting. Hello there, good sir. Would you care for an egg? Can you fry eggs on top of Mount Everest? The whale looks hungry. Place an egg in his mouth. Oh, sick. Can a singular egg and nothing else? Oh, I love this. See, this is the simplicity I wished for. Yeah. Haha. I've become a pan expert. Oh, so this is where the hard bit comes in. I have to flip the pan into its mouth hole. Ah! Nope. I failed. It is upset. It will come back. Right, let's try again. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Okay. The whale, it comes. The demon beast. I missed. The flickering torch brutalizes the blackened sun. Chirping like a cricket scared in midnight, calling for answers, Marine and the stars whisper. But his response remains unsatisfactory. We must forgive the cricket's roosters of the moon. I actually failed? Damn. I guess when you get infinite continues, you become very reliant on them. I failed to feed the thing! I do not understand how to smoke. I just hold down the spacebar and they're smoking. I'm gonna smoke in your face. There's actually a light that emits.
Hello there.
Hello, Lector. Welcome in. This is me. Oh, 2x26. Oh, so that's how remembering. You missed. I missed so many things, Lector. So many things. Ah. Fascinating. Smoke, smoky, a smoky, smoky smoke that smokes, yes. Indeed. 0 people hungry. I failed to feed the thing! That is a real shame. That is a true shame. I have 26 people to feed. In my feeding funk. We must find... Oh, can I go up there, actually? I cannot. 26. Right. So, I've run out of places to examine, which makes me believe that perhaps I've actually managed to do it. I think I've managed to feed 26 people, but did it say that I needed 27? So, I've failed to feed a singular person. But even with that as a fact, let's go back with the door guy. 0 people hungry. The one big fish thingy is hungry. It is! It hungers for sustenance. Wait, were you about to get drafted? I want to hear this story, but it's too personal and my apologies. No, I was never going to get drafted. Like I said, the draft was abolished when I was a wee creature that didn't even know what drafting was. It was never something that was going to be a factor in my life. The Sand of 6 Stomachs is just beyond this door. I was demoted relatively. Yeah, I know. Should I just go in the door instead of talking to you? Feed 27 people. Well, I fed 26. Does 26 people count? Damn, where's the one person? Where's the one person that I haven't fed? There's the one person that I haven't fed. It's not so much a story to tell, it is rather just a circumstance that didn't happen for me. That I am thankful for. Because it's not something that I would have very much enjoyed. So... I must... because I failed to feed the fish, I must now... Ah, there we go. There are my people. Look at all these guys. These guys look like they belong in a set on Dead Space. Beautiful. Look at these weird... I actually saw somebody on one of these recently. That was funny. Is this a modern YouTuber? It's too little, you need more.
I have been angry lately.
Let it out!
The Saint of 6 Stomachs has juiced our city and left us with a rotting pulp.
I haven't noticed anything different, really.
You aren't looking hard enough.
Food is good. People aren't sad, outwardly. I just want to feel content for once.
If you ever see me smoking tobacco, you know I'm depressed.
Noted. I see. Well, enjoy your life to remember to consume the milk and gain the power of the calcium. I will! I will. I am enjoying life to as full of a capability as I can make it. See, this is the kind of texture fidelity that I'm talking about. This is a perfectly good, not a garage door, but I forgot what these kinds of doors were called. But still, this is good quality. Good quality door. That is, hello. I crave an end to all the chicken-related discourse, along with any mention of cooking and stomachs. Why isn't anyone more interested in discussing politics with strangers anymore? Seeing contradictory information makes the world feel so real. Sure. Sushi chef, can I cook for you? No. I found a new thing to do with napkins at restaurants. Is it fold them into a bird? You are definitely of the robotic elite. If I consumes the milk, I get the diarrhea. Oh, so you're lactose intolerant then. I'm sorry, I thought I could tell you about it. But I just checked. I can't tell you about it. I just checked. Cool. You've got a cool costume on.
How am I supposed to know which sock goes in front of which foot?
The taste. Would you like... Have you ever tried frying an egg on Mount Everest? I don't know you, do I?
No.
You deserve the biggest funeral. That is... I think so far that is actually the strangest sentence that I've heard this game utter and produce. Is that indispensable? Oh. Do you hunger? What's your poultry?
What? Don't have a cow, man. What's your poultry, man?
Hey.
Do you know what they do with all these chickens? The guards told us to watch these guys as they went to go get a drink. They told us to keep a close eye on them. Aggressively.
Like about to cry.
Oh, my, it keeps my mind occupied. I just want to know where they go after they take them.
I agree. Oh, so that guy was right. I did not believe what they dropped down in the toilet. Prison was fine. It just felt like a new experience. I was arrested when I was 12 because I made a got your nose jokes against the Saint of Six Stomachs. Still not sure how he heard. And obviously I didn't think the punishment fit the crime at the time. As I grew older, though, I began to understand, grateful for the opportunity regardless. I could have ended up like you, stripped down to a poultry prepper. What the hell is this? Oh, it's cockroaches, but they've been reskinned to bounce! Delightful. They jump, they run. Cooking fish is hell. Realize all the characters, both mechanical and flesh, are pulsating down like liquid jelly folks. Yes! They are constantly pulsing. Bouncy balls, hey. Aha! Ah! There we go. Oh, they do the bouncing on the... Oh, I see. Disgusting. No! I found a new hell worse than cockroaches. It's these things. It's the bounceoids. Do not cook me. I'm already cooked to perfection. Breaking Bad is a great television series. Jesse, we need to cook pufferfish on a grill. No, this isn't even a grill, a frying pan. They just immediately bounce off. It's delightful. I will figure out the mysteries. Does a diet of chicken and eggs do this? Does this for living in mechanical? They pulsate uncontrollably as if they were the thing. I do not know. I briefly tampered with dieting by entirely using poultry, and I was fine. I didn't pulsate uncontrollably like these individuals and ne'er-do-wells do. And from this day on, Bowen swore to never eat pufferfish. I've never eaten pufferfish, and I ordain to never try. I mean, look at these damn things. They're just bouncing. How do I stop them from bouncing? They just bounce uncontrollably. What is their damage? What is their secret? Do they get resolved by the cockroach strategy of me spinning the pan around? No, they literally fly into the night sky. I've only heard of Breaking Bad. I've never seen it, though. It is an ancient series by this modern day and standard. I believe pufferfish are poisonous. As if it wasn't evidenced by the fact that they are surrounded by numerous spikes, I think they are also not nutritious and or healthy for you. But I believe pufferfish is a delicacy in some culture somewhere. An Asian culture, probably. Oh, they get cooked! I actually get to cook them! Huh. That was entertaining. I bet it was. Yeah. I hope Six Stomachs was still watching. Six Stomachs is not a god, you silly little bean, Popsicle. Right, these guys have all... I've spoken to all of these ne'er-do-wells. Ah, I haven't spoken to this one. A lot of veterans like to come down here to the underbelly of the city. Not sure why. I think it's the cool air. I find the air a little bit too salty, but this is where the Saint of Six Stomachs got his start. So naturally, this place became a hub for some interesting chefs poking to make some noise. So the Saint of Six Stomachs is a chef that was presumably modified to the point where he has 6 stomachs. The guy enjoyed seeing Bowen suffer. He sure did. She sure did. You can eat small part of a pufferfish. Can you eat the eyes of a pufferfish? Do they taste like Haribo gummy bears? That would be my guess. I would probably be wrong, but it's still a guess. A guess is a guess regardless of whether or not it's accurate. These guys have wire. Well, actually, no, I don't. I think those are wires. I'm going to assume those are wires. Pufferfish are considered a delicacy in Japan, while sweet but mega poisonous berries are a delicacy in Europe. While lead is a main nutrient for... lead is a main nutrient for America. Yummy Lunchables made of lead. Is lead something that can actually... Like, just by... Like, for example, if you touch a lead pellet... And it runs across your hands. And then you lick your hands. Are you actually eating lead that way? Is lead something that sheds like that? Like, for example, if you stick your hands in a bag of Cheetos, you get Cheeto dust all over your hands. Does lead carry the same principles? This is a scientific question that must be answered within the next 72 seconds, otherwise I will explode. Do not eat the lead. Lead is bad for you. I like to do things a bit simpler, though. Oh! A fish and a cigarette. How delightful. Finally, something simple for once. Let me guess, the fish is going to explode. Maybe that is a valid answer. I will take it. Ah, here we go. And the cigarette is gone. Maybe, baby. I honestly don't know which one is my favorite thing to cook so far. It really satisfies me to stick all of the ice cubes in the glass. And so far, I don't really have that much trouble with it because the minute the ice cubes pour out, it's game over. Honestly, I don't know which one I like cooking the most. Bah. There we go, perfect flip. Perfect flip. Technically, if you pull your hand on about anything, a minimal amount of it will land in your hand. Oh, that's not good. See, I don't like these things because they flip on their own accord. Lead can be poisonous, but can also cause mental issues depending on how it is consumed or it enters the body. If it's by wound, then yeah, organ failure, but it's by water, then you become more stupid. Yes, I believe it is an actual plot point in Team Fortress 2 where the soldier's intelligence is entirely derived from the fact that he has a lot of lead in his system. That fish is... It sure is! That fish sure is flippin'. It's annoying how it's flippin', but it do be flippin'. Now I'm flipping it back. There we go. Hopefully it won't be able to flip. Nope, it's trying. It's trying. There we go, it's done. Huh. You touch a person, you get a little bit of that person. Yeah, but those are dead skin cells. That's all, like... The human body, like, most dust is just dead skin cells and/or other particulates. That's fine. That's quote-unquote natural. If you eat somebody's dead skin cells, do you inherit their lead poisoning? See, these are very scientific questions. So being shot by a shotgun is bad for your health? If the pellets are made out of lead, but if they're natural vegan pellets, then you'd be fine. I meant to eat lead bullets. Yes. Yes, you did. That's personal. Ah, that paired elegantly with the fish. If you need, use my stomach as your bail money. I have fed 28 people. I can stop playing the game. But I still have 1 hour and 13 minutes of stream, so I will keep doing this. Hey man, how you been? Yeah. Damn, they really tore you apart. I recognize that nose of yours anyway. I used to use your nose as a sundial whenever we lost power. Ah, so that's why Odd Bloke thinks that this guy has been reduced to nothing but brain in a jar. Mainly during the war in Argentina. Hey look, Argentina lore drop.
I'm not hungry right now, but would love to give you your stuff a taste at a later time. In history, people used to eat food from plates made out of lead. This caused people to think that tomatoes were poisonous, but it was the plates all along. Yes, another misconception is that people believe that the Black Death Plague was caused by rats. It was not. It was caused by the flies on the rats. You need to dig deeper. And ever since then, rats have received a bad rap as being plague spreaders, when they're just little guys trying to do their thing. It was the flies all along. It was the devilish flies that spread the Black Plague upon the people. And landing on fecal matter. It's flies that we must hate. Do not hate the rat, hate the fly. Damn, YouTube hates historical facts that got deleted. That's a shame. Argentina must have done something to turn this world cold. Lots of deep lore drops. They're also the ones censoring your messages. Argentina's behind your censorship and deletion. We must band together and stop them. This game is making me feel peculiar. Very peculiar.
I can't stand watching people eat my fish. The joy it brings them. Not enough. I know I could do better. I can catch, but I can't cook.
That fucking robot up there will never teach me. Just buys me out and leaves. Can you show me what you know? Yeah, sure. Where's the what? Oh, it's the controls have been reversed because he's the one holding the pan. Oh, oh god, my brain. My brain! Oh god. The controls have been reversed. Why must you do this to me? They reversed my controls. How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. Got nowhere to run. My meat is raw. Damn you, Argentina. Damn you and your hot Latinas of all shapes and sizes. We appreciate all shapes and sizes here. My brain, SpongeBob. What is Twitch saying? Oh, and this guy said what? Which guy? I think he's talking about the guy that I'm currently trying to teach. Park. I think Odd Bloke is saying that this guy specifically that I am currently trying to help master the art of cooking sucks. Because he reverses your controls. See? He's machine gunning. Do not do infighting. You are brothers. You are together. You are both sides of the same coin. The scion is a scion, all the same. God damn it! Oh, this is breaking my brain. How dare you reverse the controls on me? Who taught you that this was such a clever game mechanic? This is gonna completely mess up my memory, my muscle memory for when I get back to playing it proper. I bet. Heh. Heh. Nope. I keep trying to do the wrong thing. No! Look at his hand. Look at how it twists and bends. Sorry if I sounded bad. You didn't. I didn't even register the fact that that was the bad comment. It wasn't until Part put attention to it. And it's not even a bad comment. It could be misinterpreted that way. When I saw your comment, I thought there was a bot that was advertising free viewers again or some shit. But the thing is that Seribot instantly destroys and deletes those. Oh god damn it! Oh, I must zen. I must be patient. Oh, it even reverses the direction of. Oh my god, this is so painful. Maybe Argentina is making us fight each other. We have a spy amongst our midst. Spy among us. Among Us was popularized by Team Fortress 2 in the far-off year of 2007. Way before the actual advent of Inner Sloth's hit game, Among Us. It became a cultural symbol, that game. I remember going to a seaside resort and seeing fake bootleg Among Us plushies, and that's when I knew that Among Us had made it culturally and globally. My goodness gracious. Settings, reverse your settings. I could do that! But that's called cheating, and I am an honorable Osteomancer. No! I don't even have to do this. I technically beat the quota of 27 people, but I'm doing this just for the sheer fact that I need a 4-hour streaming quota. And I will get to it in my own way. But the bacon. Huh. Huh. That's actually a sick way. Huh. That's a great way to flip. This is my new normal. This is my new normal. What if I was the spy? You cannot be the spy. If you are the spy, that would be the biggest twist in Scion history. Because you are the best of us. You are... well, rank-wise, you are de facto the best. But overall, you are one of the best. Maybe Argentina is making us fight each other. We have a spy, yes. It is now revealed the Skull has actually been Argentinian this whole time. Oh, that is the big twist of this stream. Among Us has made such a global impact that even when I went to the medicine store to buy my painkillers, they were selling face mask Among Us and heat patch Among Us theme. Wow. Huh. Yeah. Haha, I did it! I did the flippy nips! But, don't you love it when you think of something and you say it and then you realize that you shouldn't say it? For some reason, flippy nips was on my brain. I believe that is a character from Rick and Morty. Aha! One flip. One oh, the bacon! Oh. My meat is raw! Oh yeah. No, see, but that was intentional and I felt good about saying that one. That was funny. That was funny. That flippy nips, I don't think is funny. That's the key difference. The difference between what's embarrassing to say and what you want to say is desire and intent. My meat is raw has value because it's intentionally hilarious. Flippy nips is a dumb reference, and I've learned that reference humor is not good. Because your joke has a 25% chance to land. The 25% being whether or not people understand that reference. That's why dad humor is immortal. You don't need to understand the reference, you just need to understand basic linguistics. Mamma mia, here we go again. My, how could I resist you? Even Jesus says, Among Us will betray me, yes. It was actually Among Us that moved the boulder and released Jesus onto the wild. He is still out there evading capture by the SCP Foundation. But... yes, I did it! There we go, and I didn't need to cheat. I didn't need to go into the options menu to check whether or not I could reverse the controls. There we go. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Really? People didn't know what they were missing. Yes. Now you can corner the market. Hello, Asa. We are definitely flipping eggs. I don't think I could attempt what you are doing. Making your way among people, the love for your work vanished from your gaze long ago, didn't it? I want to continue to love. Tell that to Six Stomachs for me. I will tell Six Stomachs that Six Stomachs sucks. Why do we cook bacon and bake cookies? Because we bake cookies and cook bacon. That is a fish. Cut the fish. Currently, Earth is undergoing a 180-degree transformation. In roughly 20 to 30 more years, this shift will be complete, turning the Arctic into the new Antarctic and possibly restoring a normal, albeit inverted, climate distribution. Currently, Earth is under... So this is what it's like to stab a fish. I'm just gonna do this for a bit. Welcome in, Asa. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're enjoying today's events, whatever they have in store for you, and you're enjoying the motion of me doing this over and over. Can I can only go up and down, I cannot go sideways. I was hoping that I could cut this fish into tiny little ribbons, but I am not allowed to. As unfortunate as it may appear.
Ah! Perish, creature, perish!
Stabby, 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 stabby. See, this is why this game has an overwhelmingly positive rating on Steam. Because you can do this! Not gonna lie, my beef with Fallout fans is how they kept dissing Stalker, but then every Fallout fan immediately played Stalker 2 and suddenly never mocked Stalker. They love Stalker. It's called thinking that what you have was really good, but then when Daddy, i.e. Bethesda, treats you really badly, you go looking for other sugar daddies, and the Stalker people have a better track record than Bethesda. Most people have a better track record of Bethesda. Be right back. Yes, you will, Lector. Yes, you. Maybe you won't. It's not up to me, it's up to you, but thank you for being here anyway. Right. Fish. What the hell? Oh! So this is a post-apocalyptic climate change world where the sea level rose drastically. And most of the world is actually underwater. The only people that survived were people who lived in massive, brutalist industrial complexes like these. Oh. There's so much world building. Without it having to say a single thing, all you have to do was just have a lot of water. Beautiful. Do you think you can fry eggs on top of Mount Everest? Do you? This poor fish. Hardcore fish penetration going on here. Oh. To be fair, at the end of the day, a game needs to game. And it's funny to constantly stick the knife in and out of the fish, and it talks about climate change. Climate change? But what if Argentina caused this? I bet it did. Honestly, I think what actually happened is that the current global superpowers destroyed the world, and Argentina rose to power, and then they had to fight with Argentina, but Argentina grew too powerful for some reason and won. Maybe Argentina won because they invented cybernetic technology and just destroyed capitalism harder than the people that are currently destroying capitalism. That's my, theory. Do you think, no. Well, I want to try. You don't sound very confident.
How so?
You decided to ask me. I don't think you asked because you wanted my input. I think it's because you wanted others to know.
Know what?
I'm not sure. I think that you have aspirations. It seems too simple, though.
It's more about the novelty of the idea than the practical goals, right? Are you maybe looking for a challenge that
seems impossible just to prove something to yourself? Or others? I think you take comfort in knowing you are expected to fail. If you succeed, that's great. You defied the odds. If you fail, well, no one is disappointed because they figured as much.
I think you're reading too much into it. It's just frying an egg.
Deflecting like that is a little cowardly. I agree with this guy. This is the most level-headed response to "Can you fry eggs on Mount Everest?" What the hell is that behind? Oh, it's a gaggle of fish on a fish net. Did you know that fish nets are an integral part of making ghillie suits? I need to make a ghillie suit for my Halloween costume, and I recently learned that most of them are made out of fish nets. Call it a theory. A game theory. Welcome back, Lector.
I feel like I wasted my 20s raising the stingray. What am I to do with it now? Big man upstairs changed up the menu. No one to cook. I am lost.
Hey, look, a stingray. How the hell am I supposed to cook a stingray? Oh, of course it's one of those jumpy ones. Whoa. Yeah. No, Mr. Stingray. It breathes and it screams. Argentina tried to destroy capitalism, but capitalism is dead. We are controlled by unknown masters. Khajiit in the shadows.
Ah, yes, our plan is finally complete. Khajiit has wares if you have wares. And Khajiit has coin, but will not give you coin because you do not have wares.
Oh, Razor's so cute. Let's boil one alive, and by boil I mean fry it on a pan. Damn. At least my controls are back to normal. Wapow, a ray has a stingy thing. Sure is. Brother. Stingray, lollipops, and rainbows everywhere. Oh, I just remembered. I remember now. My question before was which one was my favorite thing that I've cooked so far. My favorite thing that I've cooked so far was the chicken cube. Do you remember the 6-sided chicken cube that I had to cook on every single side? I love that thing. That thing's my favorite. How do I? There we go. I flipped it. Oh, please stay on the pan. Yes. We did it! We did it! The stingray is gonna get cooked now. There we go. The taste! My 20s can wait. 4, still hungry. Hell are you? Sorry, I only eat in front of cameras. I know what I'm worth. Ah! Beautiful. Oh, hello. Oh, look. The man has an iconic Ushanka. I found myself surrounded by adult sea flamingos. They were gazing at me, motionless. I had a feeling I might die. And the flamingo's hum was much like a neon sign. I don't think I will forget that. A terrifying beauty. You're going to have good dreams tonight, man. Yes, I will. Cube chicken? Sounds efficient. It was beautiful. Oh, look at this guy. Is this a pro wrestler? Look at his cybernetics.
My son won't let me die. Keeps replacing me bit by bit.
Nobody can ever replace those beautiful man tits.
I don't really ponder the gradual loss of myself. It's kinda shallow. That's kinda shallow. My son has almost completely been replaced. All I can still sense him in there. Still has that appetite of his even. But being near death, I feel a tense unease. Similar to the moment just before vomiting. Every moment I am not in the hospital, I am here fishing. Gotta eat while I can. They are taking my tongue next.
Ugh. Oh no. Not this thing. Most hated thing to cook, pufferfish. Most beloved thing to cook, chicken cube. So, Bowen, can you cook an egg on Mount Everest? Yes. I am not burdened by the evolutionary shortcoming of needing to regulate my temperature. As such, I can survive Mount Everest. It's just a matter of getting up that high. I don't need oxygen. I don't need proper temperature. I can basically survive in the Mount Everest environment. The real problem is cooking an egg. That is the real problem, because I'll need to carry a stove up there. Had fried mackerel, but it was so salty I had to drink tons of water. Water is delicious and delightful.
Your eyes look so beautiful as you did that.
Is he gonna jump in the water, or is he gonna continue fishing? Yep, he jumped in the water. I knew it. See, I told you. Told you he'd jump in the water. 3 still hungry. The man just committed suicide in front of us. Can I reach that guy up there? Is that the G-Man? Is he staring at me? No, he isn't. I want to go talk to him. Did I talk to you? No, I didn't. Yeah, I never understood why other vegetarians are allowed to eat fish. That's because those are pescatarians. Hydration. Delicious, delightful, delightful, delicious hydration. Here we go. Man just killed himself. Let's keep cooking. Absolutely. Whatever your protagonist's name is, you just have to cook. Just cook. Just keep on cooking. Me missed his son. It's fine. I've hydrated in your name, Lector. Hydration is important and beautiful. I never understood why other vegetarians are allowed to eat fish. I did it purely because I like the look.
Is he watching? He looks upset whether you eat one of his fish in front of him. I think he has too much attachment.
Hey, look. In order to stop that attachment, we're gonna cook a fish right in front of him. Oh, damn puffer! Sit on the floor. I think the strategy with the pufferfish is to actually ignore everything else until the pufferfish is cooked. Like, focus solely on the pufferfish. Until it is gone from your body. And your pan. My pan is my body! Oh. Become cooked. Become cooked, I demand. Please, Mr. the Pufferfish. Yes, good. Now I can focus on the bacon. Excellent. We have achieved everything we set out to achieve. There we go.
Thank you.
You are welcome. You remind me of what Combine soldiers from Half-Life 2 look like when you take away their mask. They don't have eyes. The eye socket is empty and it's just a bunch of cables connecting to their visual receptors in their mask. They literally cannot... The other fun thing is their mouths haven't been completely replaced, but I believe they eat through a... There is like a nutrition port in their stomach that they eat through, instead of actually using their mouth. I think they exclusively use their mouth for communication only, and nothing else. They'd never take off the mask. It's magical. I love the aesthetic of Combine soldiers. And you're so al dente. So personal, a little intimate maybe. Boiled fish balls and cream. Imagine, if you look at yourself from any other way, you're just a floating head, pan in hands. Yes, I am, and I'm proud of it. My pan is my body. This is true. Why is fish considered vegetarian? Seafood is meat, but from the sea, love crustaceans, they are delicious. I believe it's because of general racism towards fish and their level of intelligence. I believe it is scientifically proven that fish do not have very high intelligence and would not qualify for the empathetic barrier that most vegetarians have. I have no mouth, yet I must eat sustenance. Hello Kitty. The iconic quote from Hello Kitty. So I think that's why pescatarianism is allowed in the vegan cultures or in the vegan circles, because fish, or at the very least, people do not respect fish intelligence in the same way they respect cow intelligence. Hey, Bowen, if you were a normal fleshy human, would you get cybernetics? If so, what would you replace? That is an excellent question. I love the preface. It starts the statement with, if you were a normal fleshy human. Eyeballs. Not that my current eyesight is bad or anything, my current eyesight is perfectly fine. It's just that I have this constant knowing insecurity that my eyesight is getting worse. Even though it's not, it's just literally all in my head. And my eyesight is perfectly fine. But if I could get rid of that insecurity and instead replace it with the insecurity, what if my eyeball hardware is outdated and I need to upgrade my eyes? But otherwise, yeah, all my other body parts are perfectly fine, so theoretically speaking, if I were a flesh bag, which I am not. I love how vegans obviously hate plants, so kill them and eat them specifically. Yes, veganism is all about their revered hatred for nature's plant life. Eyeballs, legs, spine. Ah, yes, the spine as well. Spine is a lovely thing to change. Cybernetics. Get yourself some cyber spines. Like an undulating monument. Soaked from head to toe. While it's easy to rebut the first two accusations, there's not much I can say about the third. You guys are strange. This is the one about the... What about these guys? These fish are a family, I can feel it. I will believe it when I see it. Ah. I believe this will be my last cook. And then I will head to the Sage of Six Paths, or whatever the hell his name is. Saint of Six Stomachs. Sage of Six Paths is a Naruto thing. Wah. Yeah. No, the fish, it fell. I hate autocorrect. Don't we all? Eyesight do yet worse due to age, so it's better to accept the inevitable and praise Papa Nurgle. What does Nurgle have to do with eyesight degradation? Oh yeah, because Nurgle basically makes you immortal, but... Honestly, this is an excellent hypothetical question. Would you live forever if that means that you'd basically be immortally stinky? Because that's what Nurgle essentially offers. So, would you be immortal if that immortality costed you smelling like a rotting corpse for the rest of your life, which is immortal, so forever? That is an interesting trade-off. I wouldn't do it personally, because I think immortality is overrated. Making me eternally stinky is just icing on the cake of my disagreement with the concept of immortality. I have only existed upon this world for 5 years, but I am functionally immortal. One day I might just stop being alive. And that's terrifying, so I don't like to think about it. But I'm functionally immortal, which I think is overrated. Which keeps me... It makes me happy that I might not be immortal. That even though I've managed to somehow survive off of means that I do not understand or know for 5 years, that there will come a time where I do actually expire. Okay, so why... I'm immortal, my evidence, I haven't died yet. Everybody's immortal until proven otherwise. I mean, you're gonna start to smell either way. Huh. Huh. As Nurgle basically makes you stinky, Deadpool. That's a lovely way to simplify it. As a person with decent knowledge about photography, I value natural eyesight over replacing it with cameras. Fair enough. Knowledge about oh, you mean to tell me the artificial eye implants will never be as good as the natural thing? Is that what you're implying? The really odd bloke, correct. Yes. Lecter is correct. Nurgle is basically as Deadpool stinky, but you get every disease and probably a hive of flies and wasps living inside you, and new diseases being created inside of you. It's a delightful concept. Oh god. I don't even have to do this. I'm doing this entirely of my own accord and volition. I've already reached the threshold. Bah. Bah. Haha, there we go. Flip to perfection. Please tell me that the fish stops shaking when it is fully cooked on both ends. There we go. No, you dang dirty fish! Oh. But. Any achievements for this game? If there are, I have not encountered any. And actually no. If I press escape right now to alt-tab out of this game and check, I will be laid to waste and murdered, so... murdered by the game's progression, anyway. Cook! Cook, I demand! Stop flipping and cook! Yes, good, it is successful. Oh, what a reunion! Thanks for the show. You are welcome, right? Does this game have achievements? This game has achievements, 16 of them to be specific. Feed everyone on the rooftops. Feed everyone at the it seems like most of the achievements are about feeding everyone. I want to feed since we have one person left, I want to find them and feed them. Now I think about it, I'll probably replace my eyes and ears, tongue, because something like that scares me losing my senses. The degradation of time. Honestly, the thing I fear the most is probably the degradation of the mind. Ah, this is the guy. I've spoken to this guy, I guess. Where is the one person that remains hungry in this hellhole? Ah. It's good drinking during the day. Get your crying done before it's dark. Well, that's depressing. Feed everyone! I want to feed everyone, but I don't know where the last person in this sector is. Away with you. Can I get inside the barman? No. Right, that's the exit. And you got these two clowns. That guy jumped into the sea. Where is the last person in this specific section? I do not understand. All of these people have been spoken to in great, exhaustive detail. I am blocked by an invisible wall here. Can I feed the fish? No. Is there a way to feed the fish instead of stabbing it repeatedly with a knife?
Ba ba hoo he ha hoo ho ha ha he ha hoo ha he.
Can I get inside the barman? Yes, you did hear that right. In this context, I'm talking about literally phasing inside of his model. To try and get to him, to be able to speak to him. Just because everything has sexual connotations doesn't mean that they can be accepted. I decline your sexual connotations. They are not real to me, and thusly I give them no power. Ah, is it this guy? The Saint of Six Stomachs declared he no longer consumes stingrays. Ever since Enrique has been financially searching for a new go-to dish. I simply believe he lacks the expertise to prepare these novel dishes. You need to soothe your ingredients before they truly begin to cook. Ah, there we go, this is the one guy. I am soothing this pufferfish because this pufferfish is hell. Of course it had to be a pufferfish, didn't it? My god, look at that. Mexican jumping beans is what these things should be called. No, Mr. the Pufferfish. I see what they did. It basically has bounce, and then it does the puffer, and it bounces on its own. I think. Become cooked. Yes! I felt soothed just watching you handle that pan. Didn't know it was in the splash zone. You sure were, buddy. Right, there we go. I have fed an approximation of people. 34 people have been fed by yours truly. I failed to feed the whale, but Enrique, he must be Argentinian. More lore drops. They are. The lore is everywhere. I should have put that cigarette in the pufferfish's mouth. Right, we can go to heaven now and finally confront the Saint of Six Stomachs. One still hungry. The Saint of Six Stomachs must be fed. Let us feed him. Is he a no, he's a fetus. Or is he a shrimp man? He's just a stomach. He is just a stomach. And now I must feed him. Do I have to feed him? Oh god, what the hell just happened? I will feed him these eggs. What the hell keeps happening? My hand keeps slipping. Think your character smokes so much they need bionic lungs. I would love to have bionic lungs. Huh. Huh. I would love to do a Wolverine and just inject my body with my skeleton with liquid metal. That'd be fun. It's a stomach. Feed the stomach. I am trying my absolute diddly best. Problem is that there's an egg on top of an egg. There we go. There we go. Ah. Oh, I need to feed the 6 stomachs. So I fed the first stomach 2 eggs. Now I feed the second stomach 3 eggs. There we go. Stomach is the mastermind of this whole operation. I mean, they did mention that the Saint of Six Stomachs has had numerous operations done to him. So this makes sense within the context of the game. Because they literally said that the Saint... Well, they didn't say it, but he said that he went through a lot of surgeries. Ah! Wow. We must do it all. Do it all. Oh, that was a perfect spin. Rotation, rotation, rotation. No! The simplest of tasks are oftentimes the most difficult ones, like getting out of bed, preparing food, finding out your life purpose. Simple things, you know. Wah. Aha! That was a perfect flip. You'll need the 6 stomach, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 eggs. We'll find out. Next one. You were correct. It is indeed 4 eggs. Oh, this is actually... It seems like this is multiple stomachs being encased by a rib cage. Oh, wait, no, it's just one stomach. I guess they just wanted to differentiate it, so they added a cool rib cage. Maybe this is the original Saint of 6 Stomachs stomach. The others are donations from previous poultry preppers. Why? Hey-ah! No, the egg had fled. The Saint looks like stomachs of the best cooks. You are next. It is a joke, but if somehow the ending, my apologies for predicting the ending. It's not a spoiler if it's a prediction, because you don't know if it's the truth, but it does make sense. I was actually headed in that direction before I read your comment. It's gonna be the Saint of 7 stomachs soon. I'm the 7th stomach. No! The eggs will be cooked. Imagine if he had a tummy ache. He would have the Saint of 6 tummy aches. Bah. Bah. Haha, there we go. Lego my ego! Too much. Plausible. We will find out. We will find out together. The stomach was the mastermind this whole time. But. The best way to get behind, to get away from spoiling things to people is to say, this is my speculation, I don't know if this is true. I just think it'll be X, Y, and Z. Because that way, you're not telling the person what happened, you're speculating about what might happen. It's not a tummy ache, it would be a tummy ache times 6. The Saint of 666 stomachs, this is actually the devil in disguise, ooh. Hooah! There we go, another flip. Another flipperoonie. No, why must you flee? I can do this, I believe in myself. The Saint of 6 stomachs will be defeated by feeding all 6 stomachs. Bowenthius, the 7th stomach, he will be part of the Saint, whether he likes it or not, said the Saint government. Saint Patrick's government. Oh, that was a beautiful flip. No! The stuttering, the stutter bug, the iconic stutter bug. Lego my ego throws Lego at the ego with the Lego. Do not fry Lego. It will be melted plastic and you will not like the result. Trust me, I would know. Did you know that if you leave Lego out in the sun for too long, it will become sun damaged? That is a problem, and I have found the solution. It's to not expose Lego to the sun. What the hell is that? What are we up to now? This is stomach number 4? Stomach number 4 looks like a endoparasitic creature. But it is angry at me for wasting the eggs. A creature most foul. Ha 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 ha. Come on, yes, there we go. Ha! That is an epic flip! Epic bacon flip. Oh, that was a sick flip. That was a subtle flip. Yeah. Oh, those were sick flips. Did you see those flips? Those were iconic flips. Now I just need to flip this. Yes, it is done! Somehow I had less trouble with 5 eggs than I did with 4. Seems like a half-developed embryo of a beast. It is many things. Obnoxious that this egg is not being cooked due to the fact that it is above another egg. I guess that's the real skill issue with 5 eggs, is that you can't fit 5 eggs on this pan. Come on, you dang dirty fiend. Get away from that egg. I need to cook it. No!
My cabbages. That's the iconic line from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Come on. Flippity-doo on these eggs. That was way too much of a flip. I need to separate these eggs as much as is humanly possible. Maybe I'm not human. Eggs on an egg. Eggs over easy. Eggs over difficult. Ah. Damn. The 5-star egg ball. From Dragon Egg Z. I love eggs. Tend to eat at least 8 to 10 fried eggs. Thankfully, it's not daily. Once a week or a month. Once a week or a month you sit down to eat 8 to 10 fried eggs? As a cultural thing? That's fascinating. I'm not saying culture is in you from the place you were born. I mean culture is in you as a person specifically. How do you cook them if they are on top of each other? You don't! You just have to flip them apart. Like so. Iconic cooking skills to pay the cooking bills. The cabbage line was so iconic they made it into a running gag. Or is it iconic because they made it into a running gag? I think they did that gag once, and then people loved it so much that they begged the cabbage guy to return. And then became an inside joke, and then it became a really sad attempt to make a joke in The Legend of Korra. Oh no, my cabbage corp. Get that shit out of there. That's a lot of eggs, yeah. How do you have them? I have them because I am exceptional. I am excellent. I am the mighty egg flipper. Do you see those eggs and how I flip them? They are flipped to perfection. With this roast, I have this specific problem where the last egg is on top of another egg, and then that happens, and then they just fall. And now I just read the title of this stream, it almost hurts. Good. Good. I used to respect titles, I no longer do. And as such, that is revered in my title philosophy. Yeah. I will discard your eggs, feeble baron of food. How do you... I will say I used to know somebody that used to eat like 3 to 4 eggs on a daily basis, and eggs are honestly an excellent source of food, so... I put the fried eggs in my bibimbap when I don't have any veggies or other toppings, Dad. Fair enough, honestly. Eggs are a great source of nutrition because they are literally the source of life. It is where the embryo grows, so it is literally a center for the cultivation of life. As such, it would be very nutritious to consume. It's literally the exact same strategy that vampires employ. They steal the blood of the young. I'm not talking about fictional vampires, mind you. I'm talking about the real-life ones that literally inject themselves with younger blood to stay young. Those are real-world actual vampires that live among us. And they have outer skeletons. What? Hey, if somebody keeps crashing into your cabbages, put it in... But you end up rich, and just be happy. Yes. You read the photo I send in memes and Jokery channel? I do read those things. I don't respond to them, but I do read them. Is this a quiz? Because if you're quizzing me right now, I don't remember what it was, but I did read it when it was posted. Unless you posted something recently, in which case I don't access Discord during streams. That's one of my rules. I don't check messages and I don't check my phone while I stream. Because all my attention is on the stream and on you, the viewer. And on these eggs, consequently.
At least I'm trying my absolute diddly best to cook these eggs, but the 5th egg is really messing me up. Damn. I love how I just have to pour the pan over. Eating tons of eggs is good. You need the decent to get those daily proteins, said the protein man. I wonder what the Pepsi man says, because he can't lay the same claim for healthiness. Also, I still remember that article where we had the devolution gun, and when you hit a can of Coca-Cola, it turned into a can of Pepsi. That was hilarious. But, you know the one thing that Coca-Cola does not have that Pepsi will always have for the rest of creation and time? It's Pepsi Man. Where the hell is Coca-Cola Man? Pepsi Man is one of the most iconic legends of our time. And he will live on forever. When Coca-Cola is gone, Pepsi Man will live. I posted the photo yesterday. Neat. I did see that. Don't remember it because, again, streamer memory. But, yeah. It was seen by my visual optic receptors at some point in history yesterday. Because I am a part of many Discords. But my own Discord has all the notifications turned up. So you don't even need to ping me for me to see messages in my own Discord. And I'm thankful that you've stopped pinging people as of late. I've noticed that you do not ping as we finally did it! I just had to talk about my Discord etiquette. Ah! The 5th stomach is actually a chicken. Honestly, for all the gripes that I had previously with the people models, they really put their... I think the chicken model was one of the first models they made because it's really well done and fits very well within the aesthetic and also has no problems with the animations and the seams and so on. Is Coca-Cola Pepsi Man's kryptonite? Yes, it is. Pepsi Man cannot do his iconic jog if there's Coca-Cola in the vicinity because it depowers him. Can only drink Pepsi. If I see you drink cola, we're gonna have problems, buddy. Chickens control the world! This reminds me of that iconic episode of Samurai Jack where he gets transformed into a chicken by a wizard. You wanna know why the wizard transformed Samurai Jack into a chicken? Because he bumped into him, and the guy doesn't like physical contact. That is the sole reason why he got transformed into a chicken. Because he bumped into a wizard. And that was a lovely episode. I used to really not like episodes and things in general that weren't taking the lore seriously and so on. But at the end of the day, it was fun. So I've mellowed out as I've gotten older. In my aged 5 years of living, I have learned to appreciate the Samurai Jack chicken episode. Chickens are behind the world, they sure are. You think they consume them because of the optics of having a rival potentially called Coke Man? Ah yes, Cocaine Man! Got rid of it at the stem, fair enough. God damn it. I hate physical... I think his problem was the people are rude by... for bumping into a person you are rude, and as such you must be expunged into the world. Gaze upon my delicious eggs. Look at how I cook them well. Yeah. That is 1 egg cook out of 6, and that is 1 egg out of the pan. Egg. I'm so glad that this game doesn't actually have us manually break the eggs, and instead it's just a already pre-opened egg. So glad I don't have to deal. Do you have problems where you have to deal with eggshells in your eggs? I used to, until I found out how to properly break eggs. Breaking eggs is an art all on its own, and I'm glad that, for the sake of simplicity, this game does not feature egg cracking. Samurai Jack later straight up turns the wizard into pieces after he becomes human again. Valid crash out, to be honest. No, he doesn't. Does he? No, he doesn't. What happens is basically Samurai Jack becomes a chicken and gets abducted by a chicken handler. And while the chicken handler is walking down the street, he bumps into the same wizard, and because he's holding Samurai Jack chicken in the cage, it transforms Jack back to a human, and the chicken handler into a chicken. So... Samurai Jack never seeks revenge on the chicken wizard. Please, oh wise one, how do you correctly crack an egg? It has been many moons since I last cracked an egg, but over the counter if you have one. You just smack it and then you... The correct way to crack an egg is to crush it in your hands and have the preceding liquid fall out of your palms into the pan. That's the only proper way to do it. Am I on the last egg? I can't tell. Is that it? Yes, I did it! Oh, there he is! There's the saint! I am cooking eggs for the saint. A single egg for him. A single egg for him. But, That's the arena fight when he cut off the lasso robot guy. Yes, I believe. There we go. It is done. You have been fed.
Can you fry eggs on top of Mount Everest?
See, I knew it! I knew that lady was actually the Saint of Six Stomachs.
Never thought about it. Perhaps it's irrelevant. For me, anyway. But still.
Is he gonna give us a thumbs up? Please give us a thumbs up. What is happening? His hand is being released from the cage. He is going to use that hand to strangle us. Oh, I'm gonna pan his hand. Wait. Is the reveal truly that I am just a hand? Am I going to replace the hand of the Saint of Six Stomachs? Oh no. His hand is reaching out to me, much like God. Much like God reaching his hand out to mere mortal man. I must accept. There we go. Eat the hand. I thought I had to cook his hand.
Let me know.
Arctic eggs! Are we gonna get to cook eggs on Mount Everest ever? I don't know. I do not know. Hey, look, a spaceship. What did the chicken egg say to the funny counter? You crack me up! Ha! And then the egg shouldn't do crack. Oh wait, this is... There is the guy. It is the guy. Amount of questions that got answered. More questions. I definitely have way more questions now than I did before. What the hell even is the current scape of the... Hey look, it's a... pre-textured model, I think. Oh, what a glorious world that they have created. Critical reflex! Hell yeah! That is a lot of people that worked on this game. That is a lot of playtesters. Makes me wonder. Makes me wonder. Mount Everest! Ah, the final iconic event! There we go, we crashed the plane on Mount Everest. Oh, literally on the top of Mount Everest. Oh, wow. And we're with the lady! Hello, the lady. Oh, we're finally here to do the thing. Cooked on both sides. As always. Absolutely beautiful. Really? They won't actually let me cook the eggs? Come on, let me cook the eggs. In the favorite rocket ship, I'm gonna use the exhaust engine of the ship to make the eggs. Oh, they actually gave collisions to this thing. Oh no, I fell! Oh. Just teleported me up higher. Cool. I guess we're going on... You see, the problem with the peak of Mount Everest is that oxygen is very, very thin here. So you would need an actual oxygen tank. Or so I've heard. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Overall, I can see this game has such positive reviews. It's one of those games that it's a perfectly functional product. Much like mouthwashing. Much like mouthwashing where it fully functions and it serves and there's no fat. It's all good. And it's all perfectly functional. Is that the Saint of Six Stomachs? Did I bring the Saint of Six Stomachs all the way up to Mount Everest? Ah, it's the Saint of Six Chickens. Pet the chicken. Okay. Okay. And I think the screen is slowly fading to black as I do this. I'm not gonna say this is a hen. This is a female chicken. This is a hen. Therefore, what I was about to say was not even appropriate or relevant. So do you wash your mouth in mouthwashing? Yes, you do. A lot. Well, ladies and germs, that was mouthwashing. A game by people for people. Mouthwash? That was Arctic Eggs. That wasn't mouthwashing. That was Arctic Eggs. The game was called Arctic Eggs. And it's made by the Water Museum, Cocky Duty. Excuse me. It's made by the Water Museum, Cocky Duty, Abmarni, Cameron Gynex. And published by Critical Reflex. That is a lot of people. That is a fun amount of people. Chicken was the saint this whole time. I enjoyed the stream today. Thank you. I'm glad that people enjoy the content that I'm currently putting out. It's better than what I did before. And by that, I mean I didn't do content before I turned into a stream. Well, I mean, I did, but it was bad. Anyway, Arctic Eggs, ladies and gentlemen, that was a game. I didn't get a single one of the achievements. And I think even though I did the things in the achievements, I think I didn't get any of the achievements because I had to put the runtime OpenGL 3. So, no achievements for me, I suppose. Recommend the game I mentioned before since it's similar. If you remember the name, within the next 5 minutes, feel free to inform me because that did seem like an interesting premise. When I want to relax, I play this. Fascinating. Huh. And now you've unlocked the sandbox. Oh, I see what you mean. Hazards. Cockroach, beer, bullet, shot glass. Difficulty. What's difficulty? Hard egg. Hard difficulty. Random difficulty. Music. Pizza. Egg. All is well. Bullet. No! It all falls down into the abysm. See, they basically built this and then they built a game around it. So you build your mechanics first and then you build the game around it. I should take notes. Well, least fun amount of people. What the least fun amount of people? The answer is 1. Because being alone is kind of sad. Yes. They say 1 is the loneliest number. You know what? Well, it's a weird thing, but well, I play Kill Knight to relax. Because I'm insane. Right, that's enough of that. Current meal. Start. Start the egg. Sardine, sardine, egg, sardine, sardine, egg. This is life now. Easy. Oh, I see. The difficulty. Oh, the pan changes. I see. That would make sense. Goodbye, cockroach. Right. Quit. Arctic Eggs. What's Kill Knight? It's spelled with a K, so it's Kill K-N-I-G-H-T. And it is an arcade shooter about being a Kill Knight and killing everything. Because you're a kill knight. Oh, I just closed the game and I got all the achievements that I got. I got 9 achievements. I got half the game's achievements by closing the game. Feed the Saint of Six Stomachs. Feed everyone at the pier. Learn the art of sock foot alignment. Feed everyone and everything at Cafe Mawson. The government. Email etiquette. Ponder the ins and outs of sending an email. Prison poultry. Feed everyone in the prison. This is how I sit on the toilet. Hello, my name is Kevin and this is not a joke. I sit on the toilet like this, always have. I know it is weird, but every time I use the toilet, normally it feels wrong and it takes more work. I think I have been doing this for so long that my body is just too used for it to go back. Please try it for yourself. Maybe we can make a change. Again, I am not joking. Great. Feast on the clouds. Feed everyone on the rooftops. In sandbox mode, cook 1 pufferfish and 1 beer. Beer and puff. In sandbox mode, cook 1 egg and at least 10 bullets. In sandbox mode, in sandbox mode, in sandbox mode, in sandbox mode, and 1 hidden achievement. So the 1 hidden achievement that I didn't get, feed the Saint of Six Stomachs on hard mode. That's the 1 achievement that I did not get that was not related to sandbox mode. And there we go. That is the iconic Bowenthius Arctic Egg stream, everybody. Stay tuned tomorrow for the iconic Bowenthius Threshold stream, where I play Threshold, which has 14 achievements, as opposed to Arctic Egg's 16 achievements. Ha! Beer puff. Beer buff, beer puff, beer puff buff. Ah, the spin, it's beautiful. Kitchen gore, let me check that. Kitchen gore. Kitchen gore. Oh. I see what you mean, this is literally the exact same mechanic. Kitchen gore is a physics-based horror cooking simulator. Oh, Kitchen gore is just... Arctic eggs walked so Kitchen gore could run, I see. Oh, and it features the iconic cube! Neat. Currently on sale. Cool. Right. Right, so Threshold tomorrow. Legibly love. Right. I wonder if Arctic Eggs used the Shade Smooth modifier in its game. It was really great to watch. I'm glad I could be here. Have a good one. Have a good one as well, Odd Bloke. Thank you for being here and joining me on my Arctic Eggs adventure. I hope it was delightful to watch my reactions to that lovely acid trip of a game. Right. Thank you for the excellent stream, and thank you again for the birthday wishes. Have a great start of the day. I hope you have a lovely birthday, Killshot. It brings me joy to know that you have celebrations in store today. I hope, at the very least, I hope it is a lovely day for you today, because you are one of the pillars of Scion Society, and I hope you have a lovely one, because you deserve it. Right. Video games. I have Twitch streaming up duties. Those duties include finding somebody to raid, with the beautiful raid messages that were provided by Deltor. Ah, we have people. People are here. See suggested collaborations for you. How about no? How about you leave me be? How about you leave me alone? Suggested collabs for you while you're alive. How about no? How about you go away? Away with. Space is a dream. Been a while. Been a while. And so it shall be. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the well wishes. We are raiding into MX Boo! That's a person. That's a person that is in the Bacon Pierogi Arctic Circle. So, hopefully you'll enjoy your time there. If not, I wish you a lovely rest of your day. And stay tuned tomorrow for Threshold the stream. But until then, farewell. Bye-bye.